It's a browser-based software.
To the devs, I meant in game.
Have you guys been
They were
shitposting in the
In
chat
Minecraft?
before we even started? Jesus.
Oh,
That
I
was literally just a couple minutes ago.
I got 3 skill ranks. Correct. Yes.
I know, Madcap. I love that. I know.
Correct.
Is Matt? Okay, I see now. I don't know, Madcap. Shit.
I know.
We are level 3.
3.
3.
Three.
4
Three.
skill. 4
Threads.
skill points.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should have 4.
4 skill points. They are all going to go into cunning.
Into what?
Cunning. He said it's all going to cunning.
You know what?
Nice.
This is how Sugi talks now.
I thought he said common.
Madcap, by the way, the HP for the gunner job is not adding like it should. Just
Can I just be invulnerable until it's fixed?
No.
You just start T-posing like you're a broken thing in a Bethesda game.
My God, he's too powerful.
It's my royal blood.
I meant to put more into cunning, but then I was like, ooh, what if Moxie?
Ew.
It's from practicing all those pickup lines in the truck.
Just in the mirror of the truck, like, hey, how's it
I will
going?
not be caught lacking writs again, I swear to God.
And now you're burnt to a crisp. I don't know if that will
Yep.
make you feel better about yourself or worse about yourself.
Hey, some people dig Scar.
I mean,
Scars are sexy.
I'm into Maki from fucking JJK, the scarred version of Maki. So
Alright.
I'm sure it does it for some people. So
No, it doesn't for me. I don't know about you.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler warning. Gosh.
Gorsh,
Some
guys.
people aren't
It's
caught
90%
up.
of her art if you Google her.
So, Sugi, I tucked you in the closet over here, by the way. That's where your token is.
She's
they had
hideous.
you
Put her
T-posing in the
away.
closet.
Uh-oh. Sugi's
Is
gotta
that
come out.
Sugi, not Kamoka?
Oh, sorry, Sugi. Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
I get people mixed up very easily.
Ah, yes, I have 8 legs in a frying pan.
Behold, a Sugi, yeah.
I'm an immortal object. T-posing in the closet. Just glitching.
No
out in the
one
corner.
can fathom my links in a closet T-posing. Is your friend okay? He's just special. Don't mind him. I'm a royal. What do you say, Sugi? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and say that this is gonna be the morning of your first arrival. So this is your first full morning here on Chalk-1. Why so many X's on the fucking map? What's going on here?
Oh, don't delete those. I'm asking. I have questions.
Why does it say how thick?
Because how thick is this forest? Is it like as thick as as presented, or are the trees like closer together?
Yes, that's as presented.
Okay, so I can delete that.
Oh, is it? How thick? I was like, what the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
What-
I'm just wondering how thick it is.
What-
What'd it do?
What in fucking tarnation?
Because I was wanting to like cut down tree clusters.
Oh, I see.
Actually, I mean, just cut down every tree in this area.
You should go. I put all those trees on the fucking map for a reason. Just go. Okay, you're gonna make me make a whole new map to show cut down trees. Would you fucking tell me?
Yes, because we're trying. No one can sneak up
Not
on
again.
us. I mean, I could.
Lynn would be pissed if you cut down all the trees.
It's like a little small tear rolling down his cheek as you chop trees down. Like those are the great forest here.
We could cut down like this over here because this is kind of. I feel like enemies could hide there. They did good over here, or I could just start putting claymores in the forest. That's what I also thought of.
Good thing no children play there.
Or hear me out.
That's their fault.
He said,
Hear me
or
out.
hear me
I
out.
was just thinking we're gonna hear an
Or
we're gonna hear an explosion one day. We're just gonna see a deer doing somersaults
just
through the air.
curling through the air. Is that a set of antlers? I wouldn't worry about it.
More like
We
you're an
indirectly set off a much more violent version of Bambi.
There are so many goddamn coyotes
Landmarks?
around here.
We walk our dogs there.
Where is my spellcraft?
No, but I thought of if we could, so enemies can't sneak up on us in the forest. I at least thought of just claymoring the one with all the X's in it. The second
Your
one.
first thought went. We'll be chopped down all the fucking trees.
Yeah, because-
Clear cut this bitch.
Where are these fucking trees?
I don't want them speaking elf. Okay, God.
I
want to
ate
speak
them
in
trees. I ate old trees. Fucking leaves. You're a dog.
It's all-
Yeah, fuck trees. They kept squirrels in
It's
them.
all fun and
sorry, my
games
dog
until they
is
start
speaking.
speaking Fey.
With what?
Why is my dog?
We know who played Dwarf Fort here.
I have not, but I just am paranoid. You know,
Who could have seen that
I
coming?
should have played an EOD.
Okay, so it is the morning of. So before you guys begin your day at Chalk-1, anything of real note needs taken care of, or y'all just vibing?
Day one, I was gonna set up a machine gun up here in the watchtower and requisition sandbags.
Requisition sandbags?
Well, burlap
From where?
sacks, so we could put them on top of the tower and make a fortified position, and put a machine gun's nest up here.
From where are we getting sandbags?
Well, that's what I'm going to requisition them from the main base. We have supply. I asked you this last session.
No,
You
fucking
did?
my wagon fucking disappeared. Chat, y'all saw that shit, right?
Yeah.
It was there, then it was gone. What the fuck?
Is it over here?
No, it just chat. You saw that shit, right? It's like zoom, fucking
Magical
left.
disappearing wagon.
I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna start.
Did you all see a wagon up there?
It-
No.
I swear to God, I saw a fucking wagon.
Too early in the
I swear,
morning
it
for
was right
this.
there.
Anyway, so
no,
y'all keep
I
talking.
used to requisition burlap sacks to make sandbags so that I could.
Yeah, your first step is to get those sandbags there, buddy.
Well, how would I want to write up a requisition and send it out if I get a chance to.
Plus,
Oh.
we'd need a shovel.
You want to send out a proper request for bags?
Yeah, for sandbags. Yeah, or bags
What if-
for sandbags.
What if we just grab some bags around here or like these bed sheets and just fill them with dirt?
That is not going to be enough to build a fortified position. That'll be
What
like
if I make you some sandbags?
that is actually a good idea. But I mean, we're gonna need. I imagine a lot. I don't.
It's
feel
gonna
like
take a
doing that.
while, but it will
It-
happen.
It
I-
would
I-
probably be faster than somebody mailing us sandbags.
I mean, I guess.
How
I
many
was-
sandbags are like what, 50 pounds?
I,
At like the lightest? That's like a harpy a bag.
no, they don't need to be pre-made. They just sandbags. They come empty.
Bags that we can
just-
put sand in.
Yes,
they
we can
they
fill
come
them here.
empty.
I feel
Do
bad
they?
for the
We
poor
could just
delivery
dig a
harpy.
trench.
I know, right? Just like this poor, like, who ordered 30 pre-made fucking sandbags? You fucking dick. What the fuck?
I mean, there's also the cushions on the couch.
No, that's not going to be enough. We need. We're not. No, we need. It's proper sandbags. We are part of Veil Riders.
Well,
I imagine they can.
Cart did say
Okay.
we get delivery every week, so
So
Yeah.
we need like 30 bags per layer, or 32 bags per layer because it's 10 feet across times 3.1, so that's 32 bags. Bags are probably like what, like 4 inches, 6 inches tall, and so if we get like 3 of those, so we need about 90 bags.
Okay. Right. Girl, man. I think we just requisition like 200 sandbags or empty sandbags, and we just have them delivered here next week when our shipment comes. In the meantime, we improvise with boxes and stuff. We just make a machine gun nest right up on top of the tower.
Oh, okay. How tall is the tower, by the way?
3 stories high.
Is it like 3 stories?
Yeah.
3 stories? Okay. So, we're shooting down, right?
Yes.
If we,
we
if
are
we
sh-
put up, how tall is the wall at the top?
The wall.
Taller.
So basically, this is a room about 7 feet high at the very top floor, and there are 4 windows. The windows are here, 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 and here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically there's like a roof, and that's really about it. It's a very simple lookout shooting post.
So is it like a flat roof, or is the gun
peaked.
gonna be set inside of the room?
Yeah,
inside
okay.
of the room.
So we don't need sandbags.
Well, I imagine if how thick are the walls? Are they stone walls or are they wood walls?
They'll
Would bullets penetrate them?
They'll stop like pistol rounds, but not much else.
Yeah, so we need sandbags. They'll stop pistol rounds,
No,
not much else.
You don't need them. Don't be silly.
God damn it!
What if we just?
God damn it, God!
What if we just strip some wood planks?
Why are you guys so opposed to
then-
getting sandbags?
Because it takes a week.
Hey yo,
It'll
fuck your
take a
sandbags, nerd.
What if we
Like,
get? It's not it's not a slight against you.
no, I know. I'm
More
just
of
saying.
an eventual thing.
I'm
Yeah,
It's not
I'm
gonna
just
happen right
saying.
away.
Until then, until we get our sandbags here, how are we gonna fortify that?
I don't. We just pray. I mean, what? Like,
Well, that's gonna
we-
go
we-
well.
we could put boxes up there and fill them with dirt or
We just
something.
pray, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Also, wouldn't the sandbags just reduce machine gun visibility?
Not if you stack them right. You stack them in a U around the machine gun so that you still have the firing port through the window. You put the gun in the window, and then you surround the wall around the gun with sandbags.
Yeah,
Also-
use those through the window.
Also, hear me out. Okay. What if we just take some metal sheets we find and just use silk and I don't know, some sort of way of like punching a hole and just tie them in like a makeshift shield around the
Do-
turret.
Do we have metal sheets lying around, guard?
Metal sheets.
Flash
Yeah.
underscore of underscore.
This
Perhaps
is a
Button
fantasy
donated
world.
Perhaps,
$5.
perhaps from this
Imagine
boiler.
if they tried to request hex
supply.
Our
You mean
fuel supply.
Those
you
are
mean
your
our
f-
fuel
We're
supply?
about to take apart our
Dismantle
water
fuel.
source.
Yeah, you're gonna need those metal plates on your fuel tanks. I mean, you have extra steel. You don't need really need on your truck, but you have to, take your truck apart.
Suki, are you drunk?
Am I sober?
Hey, yo, get those fucking fuel tanks pulled apart right now.
No, I think we just use crates in the meantime. We build a crate fortification. We pray, and then we requisition sandbags. And come next week or something, we just build a fortification.
Okay. Should the crates be full of dirt or our thoughts and prayers?
Dirt, definitely dirt.
Okay.
We like a smaller problem to work on. Less problem. But,
Do we have other problems than the dirt tower?
If we'd like to work on another issue that isn't sandbags right now.
Yes, that's we will do that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll grab the thing from the kitchen, the little box, and say, I have no clue how to use magic really. So if anybody wants to try and figure out who this, place the box in front of everyone, who this should go to,
What's
be
in the
greatly
box?
appreciated.
What's in
Let
the
me-
box?
maybe- Let me take a look at it.
It's
And
the
we'll
thing
kind
that
of
you
peek
sent me
over his
last game.
shoulder too.
Okay.
It's the what?
The secret thing that he sent last game.
The
Oh.
secret sauce.
It's called the Wand of Pulses.
Yeah, let me take a crack at it. I have like 5 spellcraft now.
What's
yeah, you'll
your?
probably do a lot better than me, who has 0 spellcraft.
Let's see. Let's check out the wand rules real quick. I've been slowly bouncing the wand rules. Let's see here.
Mhm.
Not wandering wands, you fucking piece of shit. Did you mean wandering? No, I didn't.
I feel like I have a strange stat spread for a gunner.
Let's see here.
My highest stats are brain power and
Oh,
moxie.
shit.
Sugi, do you
Dog
think
sounds.
you could draw some like art for our part of the barracks? By the way, I don't know if you were listening or if you were sober or coherent, but this
Sorry, I've been I don't know, drastically drunk and stupid.
you went in the closet and you haven't come out since. I was worried.
I'm down 2 more jugs.
I am down
Oh,
bad, he says.
some carbies of shine. I'm down a couple more.
You are going to go through serious withdrawal if they don't deliver us alcohol on the
You
supply
get worse
missions.
streaks than I have.
I will turn them into
Okay,
alcohol if I run out of alcohol.
What's your spellcraft, Sugi?
5.
5. Okay, yeah. So you can use this one, no problem.
Sweet.
Now when you pick this wand up, the wand. So wands in this game, when you can properly use them, they feel warm in your hand. If you're not like able to use them, they actually feel quite cold and kind of gormless. Like it'd be like a cat being picked up by a person they don't like. You can tell the wand doesn't like you at all, but this wand is very receptive to you. So, what do you do?
Does it feel like it has offensive capabilities, defensive capabilities, perhaps utility?
So here's the thing about wands in this book is you have to A, know how to use it, and B, know how to flick it. So each wand requires a certain movement to make it work. So,
may I set up a small dummy of 3 crates stacked on top of each other, filled with nothing, and pointed away. Can I ping?
Ping?
Hold
yeah,
hand.
you hold down.
I'm going to set it up next to the fireplace so it's not pointed at any buildings or our fuel supply. In fact, I'm going to place myself right here, so if it fires
you learn
backwards,
quick, don't
my
you?
corpse will be launched into my corpse will be launched into the closet if it fires backwards.
Man, does he learn quick about Garbro games?
And forward.
You just said don't say Garbro games.
Hey, that's my word. That's my word. All right. Okay, so you're all set up. You have your little range going here, and you kind of, you feel good. Like, okay, this is definitely safer than what I was doing in the kitchen. So you have the wand in your hand. What do you do?
I am going to attune my thoughts with it.
This ain't D&D, boy.
And feel and flick it in the way I feel. Like, it's just based off pure instinct and what I know about wands and spellcraft.
Okay. So you said flick it. So
yes,
as you kind of flick it, as you do that kind of forward jerk of the flick, and you kind of stop. As you kind of on the last beat of the flick, you can feel the wand kind of generate a bit of its power, but that little bitty flick wasn't enough. It wasn't perhaps angry enough.
Oh, you're going to blow something up. This is just gonna be like Mega Man, just explosion magic.
I'm going to follow that flick and then, like a rapier, thrust it forward.
Ah, okay, there you go. So as you stab your wand forward, a little pulse kind of hits out of this wand. Now, your tinnitus kicks up immediately because this thing breaks a sound barrier right in front of you. Like it create kind of a mini sound barrier break. Like all you hear the and a crack of this thing firing. And then whatever you're aiming. So where are you aiming at, by the way? Just your little target dummy there.
I set up the dummy like right here, right in front of the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. So you watch as this wand blows through that little dummy and leaves a pinprick size hole about the size of not your thumb because you're a fucking Oni, the size of Moonin's thumb in this thing, and it blows clean out at the back end of this barrel.
Why are our measurements always in moonins?
Well, Moonin's thumb.
I got about 5 Moonin-sized flats.
Moonin's thumb, not the other thumb, the hand thumb.
Okay.
So roll 1d10 for me, would you don't mind? Okay.
Save.
Now you're gonna roll to hit, mind you, using just for later on. Actually, we'll do it real quick. Might as well run through it. So you're gonna roll the hit using your spellcraft and brain power. So go ahead and roll that real quick. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to spellcraft, click the scroll, then tap on your brain power.
See, I have 5. I need to actually create a prompt for spellcraft, and I don't
Oh yeah,
remember
here.
how to do
Hold on,
that.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it.
I'm sorry for being difficult. Also, I think I am just as effective with wands and scrolls as I am with my machine gun.
Well, remember, wands are far harder to reload in a way. There you go, spellcraft. Wait, I think. Where is it?
I have a crafting.
Where did it go? What?
Do I need to refresh the
No,
page?
hold on. Hold on. Just give me a second here. Oh, I didn't drag it on, I guess. Right? No, yes, there.
Although there is not a wizard
you have it on.
class.
Oh, I know what I did. 1 second here. Delete that. You just like the rank of it, not the actual like. Or you need a little tab. That's the
Yeah,
the treasure chest.
I have this
thing.
skill.
Yeah. There you go. Now it's there. Mom, she's flicking at me.
Here, maybe if I close it and open it again.
Yeah,
Nope.
I can see it. Just tap F5, reload it.
Am I going crazy?
Well, chat can see it, so you're clearly being gaslit by yourself.
I guess I am. I mean, it's not the first time.
Yeah, so just tap F5, it'll reload the page for you. It takes 60 years knowing you.
Skills.
Skills, it should be just below your marksmanship.
I have stealth.
You know what? I'll roll for you.
Is it the right character?
It's you, Sugi.
Oh.
Here, I'll roll for you.
Is it in combat?
No, it's under your main skills. Just tap F5 and reload your page.
I just did.
Oh, well, you hit. So that's good news here, Sugi.
Cool.
Oh, thank goodness our gunner can hit a stationary target.
With a wand, yeah. So, more or less, Sugi. Now, is anyone with him watching this or no?
Watching from a distance.
Okay.
I guess Moonin would be watching.
So, as you guys watch Sugi blow a little thin hole through this barrel, you guys can have the thought pattern that this thing may be used to defeat armor. And Sugi, I'll go ahead and give you the blurb since you activated it. So all wands have charges, and all wands will not all, but most wands will recharge charges at the following morning. So you're down to 7 charges.
Oh, that is a.
Yeah, so you could pump
like
out
that.
you could pump out 8d10 if you so wished, but
It can't jam.
yeah, well that's true, Sugi. For you it cannot jam. That's correct.
Can't jam. I'm so much more lethal.
Jesus Christ.
What does happen if you roll a 1 on a spell check?
I don't want to find out.
On a wand, you mean?
Yeah, on a wand.
More or less.
In my
Actually, it hasn't happened yet, so I figure I should. Actually, hold on. Let me make it a note real quick on my fucking book to make
We'll find out soon.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I
What
would
did you
like
just do?
to say that in my notes and equipment, I have a description, and it just says 4 Munin kegs.
4 Munin kegs.
It's right below the 4 Carbies of Shine, which is below Teddy, the grenade.
Okay, so I'm going to get your wand of pulses set up real quick. Let's see here.
Wand of pulses.
That's so weird.
Oh, you're setting it up for me. Okay, I was just gonna write down the charges manually.
Well, I can get it set where it's actually a weapon.
Hey, that'd be cool.
That'd be hopeful. Actually, no, it won't work, will it? Because it requires. Oh. Well, at least it'll use fucking. You can your charge to keep track of at least. Okay. Attack can be at spellcraft. Actually, it might still work as it is. Spellcraft. Actually, yeah, that should work as it works. Actually, so we'll do a quick test real quick. That's spellcraft with a space. I think use it like that for spellcraft. If not, I'll be fucking chest bumped by fucking Madcap when I'm wrong. Okay, and we'll do that, and then we'll take the combat down to here. Clone that. Because basically, if Suki gives us over to anyone else, I'll simply just move the wand procs over to someone else. Wand of pulses. Maximum value be 8. 8. Actually, you're at 7. Just used one. Okay, quick test. You can choose brain power. Oh, right. This actually should work. And it works! Let's go! I did a thing! Let's go, chat! Let's go! Ha, I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. You're a boomer. I can do technology. Okay, so Sugi, you have successfully killed a barrel. No level up, though. What is a war crime?
Bam.
Okay, so...
Who's in the barrel?
So a small child. So Sugi, you're over there, playing with your wand. No one can see you.
Oh no.
Moon, what are you doing?
Say it like that.
Well, you said this is the first day after
Yeah, so this is your first true day here at Chalk-1.
Okay, first thing is Moonin probably running around in a oversized ghillie suit trying to figure out how it works.
just fucking
Chicken in a ghillie suit.
Naruto running fucking harpy with a ghillie suit.
But these are orc size, right? So
Yeah, so they are quite large on you. You're like a little ghillie monster running around, flopping around. I mean, Moonin, you've kind of figure out that more or less you can tuck in foliage and stuff, and you can kind of customize a ghillie suit. And I believe the ghillie suit should be an actual item we can, because the ghillie suit gives you a stealth bonus, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, but would I be able to fly with it or no?
Oh fuck no.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's
So I
way
have to make
too
decisions.
floppy.
And since these were off of orc, do they need to be sized down or?
It could use some tailoring. Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't go amiss, to say the least.
I learned how to tailor from that one guy.
That is true. She knows
Moonin
things
would have
and
to work
stuff.
up the courage to ask.
Would you please do? So Moonin,
Oh, please don't kill me.
So Moonin, you figure out that this thing is way too large, and this thing will get tailored down a little bit because you're like another harpy length in ghillie suit you don't need. So what do you do?
I guess he'll have to ask the spider.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
I'm sure he probably would be a space bag.
So, I guess actually, Moonin, since you're wearing your ghillie suit, go ahead and give me a stealth check. A +3 for your ghillie suit. Ghillie suit. Yeah, there it is. Ghillie suit. All right, I want to drag this onto you, Moonin. It is a condition. You must click it. So now your stealth is +4. Make sure that's actually working. It's working. Let's go. All right. So basically,
Alright, so I gotta go to.
yes. So go to stealth, click the scroll, click cunning, or do me a roll. Chat. He's not naked. You're not naked, are you? Or like a suit, are you? You're wearing clothes, right?
I'm not sure. This is Moonin.
Uh,
You're
In
like,
his
no, you're
eyes-
not naked. Wait.
I mean,
Oh, it would need cunning too. Oh.
yeah, cunning. So it'd be +8 to that. So 19. Archivist, give me a perception and fucking cunning as well.
Because in Moonin's mind, the ghillie suit would be closed.
Yeah, I would. Well, thankfully, you see him coming, Kumiko. You see this like little swamp monster running towards you across the street there.
Morning.
Morning, Komoko.
Interesting get up you got there.
Moon and coin flip. Just coin flip it. on
What's
a one, we're all good.
Two.
Shut the fuck up.
It would chafe really badly, I imagine, though.
Actually, they're quite soft.
what is it? R2 to roll? A coin?
Yeah, so /R1d2. Oh, thank Wait, no, you're naked. Shit.
That wasn't a roll. That was just him basically saying.
You can't
to.
force a 2, Moonin. / R space 1d2.
Why'd you have to tattle on the Komoko?
He said I'm naked.
I want to see the fear in
There
his
we go.
eyes.
All right, Moonin is clothed. Let's go. We're underwear. Let's go. Not this time, Nikki Harpy. Anyway, take it away, guys.
Komoko, Moonin would like to ask favor of Komoko.
Sure. What you need?
A ghillie suit off orc too big. Could Taylor?
Yeah, I could probably make about 2 of those with what you got hanging behind. I don't know, guard. He asks, why are you Southern now?
Sudden cowboy.
Sorry, I was distracted by guard. What was that, Komoko?
Yeah, I could probably make about 2 of those with what you got hanging behind you there.
It's the brain damage.
They Southern fried our
Give me
brain.
accent every time I almost die.
Okay, and Moonin will start stripping the ghillie suit off.
Thankfully,
Forget it.
you're clothed underneath. So Kumiko, boy, would y'all shut the fuck up? Anyway, so you guys, Kumiko, you actually, no, hold on, I have a fucking thing for this. Hold on, where's this?
I was
No,
laughing
right
at
here.
the chat.
That's what you need. A bonk.
It's laughing at the chat, not that.
So Kumiko, you need to, adapt this to the physiology of Moonin and his size. So to do so, do you want to use regular thread? Because there's a sewing kit in the building, obviously. Do you want to use regular thread or use your own goods in a way?
For Moonin's sake, I'll use the thread.
Okay. So let's go and give
Less
me
trauma.
a crafting, and I believe crafting spawns off of 2 things. I'll double check what those are real quick.
Oh, thank God she didn't take measurement.
I mean, she's gonna have to, but you just stand by there. So be brain power. So go ahead and roll me crafting and brain power for me.
Sounds good.
All right. What was that roll?
I don't know. I'm in
Hold
a
on.
weird mood today.
There you go.
Rolled a big number. Yay.
Me like big number.
And computer like big number.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
So
Why?
you need to go in and do your thing there, Kumiko, which I sent you a DM about.
Yep. Probably. Well, you said there's like a sewing kit, right?
Yes, the sewing kit will be over in here.
All right. This way, Moonin. Don't trip on the way in.
Get to about here, Moonin. Give me a cunning save. I saw that 3. It's like, oh yeah, 3. So you make it through the building with relative ease, Moonin. You come over here, and as you walk in, Moonin, you see that you see that Kumiko has a long stretch of measuring tape.
Moonin will try to hold together, but if the spider legs touch him, he might scream.
If the spider legs touch him. Okay, so go ahead, Kumiko. What do you do?
All right. Round the chest, round the waist, round the hips, arm length, shoulder length, all that good stuff.
Okay. I'm going to assume you're not just going to brush your fucking mechanical plates against them, so shouldn't be too bad. So you know what, Moonin? Give me a grit save to see how well you do.
Yeah, Moonin's trying to hold his breath.
He's just gonna pass out.
I saw that one flash. I was like, let's go. So, due to the amount of shaking that Moonin is doing, it gets a little difficult to measure some parts of the body. And he kind of like, it wasn't an angry bite, it was like a reflexive bite at your hand as you go for his neck. But you're able to kind of dance. Actually, no, give me a cunning save there, Kimiko.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Fucking secret agent fucking Taylor's. Nope. So you're able to kind of dodge the bites with your hands as you're trying to get his measurements. And after about 10 minutes of trying to wrangle this harpy, who's slowly getting more and more agitated the more you try and measure him, you do figure out that, you know, the measurements you need. And it's a very quick process because these suits are mostly just netting with armholes in them. So it takes a very short amount of time for you to make a perfect fit for Moonin. He still can't fly in this because it's a fucking ghillie suit, but you kind of figure out a way to where he can kind of throw it up over his head and bundle it to make kind of a hood that he can wear while in flight. And then when he goes to come down off flight, he pulls a string out and it falls down around his shoulders and covers him back up.
Oh my god, I know what I just made. You know those fucking 90s ads for the little blanket thing that you can wear?
A Snuggie?
A Snuggie. It made him a Snuggie.
A ghillie Snuggie?
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
that.
it's not too off par of what it would be then, yeah.
Except you can zip it up in the back. Or something.
I guess.
Moonin thanks Komoko.
Yeah, no worries.
Just fucking skitters out.
Yeah, he's gonna run.
All right.
He's been around her too long.
Rue, what are you doing?
Rue's probably gonna head over to the admissions building to get ready for the day to start welcoming people into the compound. You know, just getting all the paperwork in order.
Okay, sure.
He would have watched Sugi. He would have watched Sugi flicking his wand, but he quickly went inside as soon as he understood the innuendo of the matter.
It was a private moment, you know.
Yeah.
So as you walk inside this building, you see that there are. Where did my notebook go? Not again. Are you shitting me? Oh, for fuck's sakes. She can't keep borrowing the
Has
fucking
it
thing. It's
disappeared under
ridiculous.
mysterious circumstances?
Yeah,
Can't keep doing this. She can't.
bro, she can't keep getting away with it, man. Where's my goddamn notebook?
I think she does this on purpose at this point.
You know, I think she does too.
So I'm assuming I'm in watchtower duty.
Aha. Okay. She says, "Ha ha, I hid your notebook. I love you." I fucking hate women so much.
Oh man.
What was that, Kumiko? Is that an owl noise?
No, it's a sad noise. Well,
No,
no one
it-
here.
I was the one making owl noises.
Oh. I heard,
You in-
"Hoo, hoo."
Fuck
What
you
the
in
fuck?
particular.
I was like, "Ooh."
And she hid my pin. I'll be right back.
He's good.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
So how you all doing? No, get good. Hi,
That's the
chat.
sound of fucking victory right there. Okay.
Oh no.
So, Rue, now we're
Oh,
back
these
where I
papers are
wanna be.
really disorganized today.
Yes. So, there are 4 major things you need to track here at Chalk-1 Outpost. That is the who, the what, the where, and the who again.
Who,
So-
what, the where, and the who.
It's who they are, all right, what they're carrying,
Who,
where
what,
they're going,
where,
and who they work for.
Who you working for?
and who work. Okay.
So Chalk-1, as you're kind of leafing through these papers, has had a rash of those who try and take advantage of it being a smaller checkpoint. So the previous tenants of Chalk-1 have found that there are people doing handoffs midway through other outposts. And they're trying to get in, a few smuggled goods that are a bit frowned upon, perhaps, down south that aren't as frowned upon up north. So it's a bit of a gambler's game around here. The worst thing they have, so you're kind of going through the report. So the worst thing they found was were these certain little traps that are prone to, bisecting animals, children, whatever. These little danger pucks that are coming out of the south. But besides that,
Trees, perhaps?
Watch for bisect traps. That's getting underlined.
So, according to the report, they are. Come on now. Okay, book. You're being. Why is it not highlighting things like it should? Why am I gonna? I'm gonna throw a chair.
Guard, calm down. It's okay. It's not worth it.
Anyway, so I have a lot of these legal items in my fucking book. I didn't realize. So the mines, yeah. So they're advanced banded mines, pretty much, where they are prone to being deployed and forgotten, which are then they're kind of taking out small children, pet dogs, that kind of shit. So they're being very closely monitored to make sure they're not being put out for civilian use. They're designed for military use, not civilian use. So this is kind of the biggest thing you guys try and look out for. These little banded mines, which look like little silver pucks. Really, they're kind of a quasi magical mine in a way.
Little silver pucks. Okay.
Besides that, it was more or less just keeping track. Now, in the back of the shelf, there are like 70 ledgers, and only like 3 even have words in them. So you have plenty of room to work in terms of what you have.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, I would want to know: is there any sort of law regarding, or any sort of procedure, I should say, regarding searching vehicles?
It is search until you're content.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool.
Because I don't need some fucking sovereign citizen trying to tell me, "Oh, I'm a free traveler."
Could you fucking imagine a free traveler in a fantasy game? Actually, I don't obey your laws. This motherfucker, out of nowhere. And then
according to the fucking Articles of Confederacy. Look your Articles of Confederacy.
So, for the most part, as you're kind of reading through this ledger, or kind of the rules, really, the how-to book of this place, you realize that Yule and Coco control the roads now. So most of the roads in the Confederacy are owned by Yule and Coco. They run the roads. So if you're on their roads and your guild or you or your town are not paying for use of the roads, they confiscate all your shit.
All of it,
All
including
of it.
the carriage?
Including the carriage.
Okay.
If you lack, so it's basically, if you don't pay, you don't play. You have to go off the road in the fucking rough spots and kind of go through.
Okay, so this is probably an obvious question, but are forgeries a concern? Forged documentation?
Well, the last guys didn't find any.
No? Okay.
If you say a papers, please joke, smoke, I'm gonna punch you. Stop
Boom,
typing.
Boom, boom.
Watch or forgeries. I'm still gonna make a note of that just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Any notes regarding weaponry aside from the bandit mines? Like, should we be watching for particular types of weaponry to confiscate it or turn them away?
In terms of already common knowledge and things you would see around you, civilians cannot be carrying military weapons. Military weapons are only carried by other Veil Rider auxiliaries, whether it's in truck or cart. If it's a civvy with a crate of M4s, you're like, hey, what the fuck's going on here? Mind you, if a civvy has a rifle, they're fine. That's their own personal weapon. However, if they have a personal weapon and they're not part of the agreement to use the roads, technically you should probably arrest that person because they have both not using roads and an illegal weapon as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me see. Anything regarding drugs?
I mean, so
I mean, well, okay. I understand it's a stupid question.
well,
But
no,
these days, weed is like,
it's actually not a dumb question at all. I'm just saying, well, it depends on what the drug is. Like, if you have a white feather knoll
Okay.
or a apothecary coming across with like stupor or let's see, let's go to the drug list here.
Penicillin.
The list of drugs. So say you have like, say like a guy's using like, guys who has like, I don't know, dream root or fog's essence or, you know, giggle powder. It's not a big deal. If they have like moon gazer or roar or fucking like stupid number 2, there are a lot of other drugs which are really frowned upon, you know. And other drugs are simply kind of like just kind of part of the common findings in the world. Now, there are very common drugs that everyone knows is bad, you know. So let's see here. It's fine. I'll go and write on the ones that are bad for you there. So, because some are just weird, you know, like Mocklock. Let's just fucking talk to plants, for God's sakes. Mind you, with Mocklock, if you overdose, you think you are a plant, so it's kind of deadly in a way.
Oh. Concerning. Okay.
So one of the ones you know is illegal is going to be Mirror War. That's the one where it makes you go a bit funny. Mother's Coaxing is fine, but Mother's Demand is not. So between Mother's Demand and Mother's Coaxing, you won't know. Because Mother's Coaxing is a simple little tincture to, you know, alleviate panic in the imbiber, while Mother's Demand is kind of a mind control device. And unfortunately, you won't know.
Is good, demand is bad.
Yeah, thing is, you won't know the difference until you actually test the drug with an apothecary set. So if someone does have Mother's Coaxing on them, you have to stop them, test it, and then send them on their way or arrest them, one or the other.
Do we happen to have an apothecary set?
You do, yes.
I know we've got an alchemist set with Sugi.
Yeah, Sugi has one, so you're all good to go. If
Cool,
not,
cool, cool.
if not,
Right.
if not, you have to call for an apothecary to show up and test the drug for you.
Okay.
Heads up, Chuckle Fox, big boy coming.
In that case,
through.
are there any other drugs I should be watching out
Flash
for?
_of_green
second.
has activated a mule potion.
Okay.
Throw a lightly disguised wanted criminal with a bounty trying to get through Chalk-1 encounter at the party.
Also, this tower
Gotcha.
is going to be renamed as Sugi's Tower.
What? Not Tower Ass?
No, it's just Sugi's Tower. Is it named Tower? Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, Moonin was going to sleep there.
You can.
All
You're
right.
Pay rent.
Rent his booze. It's easy.
So
Just steal some from the.
the key drugs we want to look out for are Mirror War, Mother's Demand, Roar, Slaken's Petals, Stupor number 2, Tear Willow, and the Dead's Ambition.
Slaken's
Petals.
Petals. And what were the other two?
Slaken's Petals, Stupor number 2.
Duper number 2.
Tear Willow.
Tear.
Power ass Sugi.
No, hang on.
Jesus.
Suggy.
And the Dead's
That's not how you
Ambition.
spell Sugi.
The Dead's Ambition.
Sugi's ass.
There you go.
You missed a T. Oh wait, yeah, no, you got the T. Okay.
Okay.
What in the goddamn?
All right.
That's canon.
Sugi has a
I like to
squat
think they
rack
just
in
took
the
a bunch
bottom
of
of the
white paint
tower.
to it.
Anyway, with
Oh,
Anyway.
God.
any Hooser.
Oh, I love this fucking game. Okay. Okay. If that's all I should be looking for in terms of drugs, I can't think of anything else I should be watching for. Let's see, drugs, weapons, forged papers, the toll papers.
Let's see here. Let's do a quick roll for Flash. Make sure we're on the up and up. So let's see. So of course, there are also like bounties or like wanted criminals. Like the picture on the wall with like the face wanted for yada yada, dead or alive, like that kind of shit. There are quite a few wanted posters. What's kind of funny is how one of them is still human, and the others are like Oni and Valley Elf and Southern Elf and Orc. So there's a whole. So there are quite a few races wanted for one thing or another, depending on what their crime is. Like one's running stolen goods, like one's like, stealing clothes from archery and holding for extortion. Just simple wanted criminals.
Okay. Are there enough of them? Okay, let me rephrase that.
Mhm.
Are there a small enough number there for me to sort of make a mental note of each of their faces, so that if I were to spot somebody who looks like them, it'll maybe set off an alarm bell in the back of my head?
Let's see here. What skills do you have?
Like, oh, he looks familiar.
You know investigation.
Let's see.
Perception. Yeah. So give me a perception and cunning.
Okay, perception and cunning.
So this will be your mental roll for Rue.
Okay, with cunning and roll.
14. Okay.
14.
So we know your DR now. Or sorry, your DC, not DR.
Yep.
Okay. So Rue, you're all good. Hummel, what the fuck are you doing?
Hummel is he's hanging out with Rue, understanding how everything that needs to be done, listing out the drugs and all that stuff. And he's also painting Sugi's tower. He's painting the sign.
When you say painting Sugi's tower, what do you mean?
God damn it! He's painting. He's calling it. He's turning Tower A, whatever it is, into Sugi's ass.
So
Are you just painting that on the side?
Yes.
So the little sign that depicts the man who made the tower, you're just gonna paint over it with Sugi's ass.
Is it a picture or the word?
Hummel?
No, I won't fuck around. Is it the picture of the word? But never mind. I'm taking one of the machine guns.
Just
and
lovingly
placing it up
painting
in the
Sugi's
tower.
ass on a fucking billboard. I do miss Sugi when he's gone.
Sugi, get over here, drop
So-
trow. I need a reference.
So we're going to dismantle the turret off of the truck and just build it in the third floor, correct? In the third
Yeah.
floor room? It's just a
You-
free rotating turret?
It's not the turret. I'm pretty sure we can dismount the weapon. You just dismount the weapon and mount it up there. You're a gunner, Sugi. You know how to do this.
Yes, I'm going to take the turret mount out of the truck and mount it to the floor.
I don't think you have to take out the entire mount. I'm pretty sure you can just take the weapon off. But that works too.
Okay, but I don't want to hold an HMG for 10 hours a day.
Okay, how about I use my spare? I use my weapon. We put up my spare machine
No.
gun, and then we try and...
No, because the HMG is not going... I've shot that weapon. It's not going through a truck.
I
That
have
thing
an
will.
M240 Bravo that I can
Yes.
put up. Yes, but then we can have a second machine gunner on the truck. We can post the truck at the other end of the base and cover that entrance.
We have 2 machine guns?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
we have
did we
two
buy
machine
that
gun-
last
We have
session?
3 machine guns. Yes, we have 2. I have my own machine gun that you gave to me, Suki. Suki, how much have you had to drink? Suki, did you hear that?
I have an arm tucked behind my back. And
Suki.
I'm not drunk. I'm just preparing for the day.
I'm just preparing. What a military thing to say. I'm just preparing for the day. The 4 shots.
Suki, you gave me your M240 Bravo. That is now my machine gun in my kit. I am going to put it up in the watchtower. We are
Hold
going
on.
to Yes.
I'm gonna grab you by the shoulders and shake you a little. And you
Yes.
notice when I pull my hand around my back, there's a half-empty jar of moonshine.
Hold on.
Homo.
Hold on.
Not as in, I cannot absolve you. Mega based.
Suki, do you hear that?
I'm hearing a lot of things right now, Homo. But the loudest voice in my head is telling me to put the heavy machine gun in a turret on the 3rd floor.
I mean, if you want to do that, we can do that, but we can also have a heavy machine gun covering our asses as well.
We have 2 heavy. The gun I gave you is not a heavy machine gun. It's just a machine gun.
Heads up, Chuckle
Alright.
It's in
Fox.
fact
Big
a light
boy
machine
coming
gun.
through.
Okay.
Tom has
You're the
activated a
machine
mule
gun
potion.
expert.
There is a small
That has a 50
infestation
cal
of
on it.
underground vermin
That is,
growing
you
under the
do have a point.
checkpoint. They are
I want the
occasionally
50
steal
cal
loose
on the
objects
turret.
to continually build
It's
up
already
the
mounted
queen's
to the
nest.
turret. We just gotta pull it off.
Alright, you do that. I will get some crates and start filling them with dirt. I will find a shovel. If only we had gotten that shovel from earlier.
Checkpoint.
I think there's a shovel lodged around somewhere.
Yes, but there is this particular shovel at the cart that was looking mighty interesting, and then shit went down. We almost lost Komoko as a whole thing. Were you? Where were you? Never mind. Anyways, I'm going to get this set up. You set up the turret.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go to rip the turret off the truck.
as you guys start outfitting the tower, be sure you guys note somewhere what the tower has inside of it, how many rounds, how many belts, etc., what weapons.
Can somebody who's in charge of the loot funds, Chalk-1, put base fortifications down somewhere?
I have it. Chalk-1 modifications in the group doc. But I will add a second tab.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's how many more? Ooh, that's too many.
I mean, we could go get the shovel.
Yeah, you might be able to, huh? That'd be fucking great.
We don't need that shovel.
Bunch of
It's fine. I
dickheads.
was. Who said that?
Gods?
Is that you,
Gods?
God? It's me, Margaret. Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that you, gods?
So
It's
we
me.
have a 50 cal turret and dirt armor, and my boots.
Oh my god. Yes.
He's just wanting a spot to drink all day.
Yes.
They can't shame me up here.
Just get on to what he's doing.
I paint after when this is all said
I
and
heard,
done, I
"Oh my
do call it
God."
Sugi's. I do call it Sugi's ass. The tower. I do paint that on the thing.
Great.
Yeah. Also, behind one of the walls of turret, there's gonna be a sleeping bag laid on the floor with a beer.
Yes, the Sugi bachelor pad in the towers, beer cans, and a sleeping bag. This is all I need. That's all I need. Fucking pizza boxes
And
around.
50,000 rounds of ammo, an MRE, and a keg of beer.
That is painfully 11 Bravo, dude. Painfully 11 Bravo. Okay.
How
so,
much ammunition are we putting up there?
All of it.
All of it. No. We should keep some in
I
another
like
place.
this plan. No. Sugi.
No, shut up, guard! Stop it! Stop it, guard! We put half of our ammunition up in the tower, and we keep the other one in the armory for Chalk-1.
That makes more sense.
I put both my arms on both my hands on Sugi's shoulders. Sugi, I don't mean to do like this in the way that it's going to sound, but I am kind of in charge. It was elected last time when you were standing in the closet drinking. I'm not trying to say that like I tell you what to do. I'm just trying to say like I'm trying to call these shots here. So that's kind of we put half the ammunition up there. We put half the ammunition in the barracks and the armory or whatever.
My hands are still on your shoulders, by the way. So like our hands.
Hands on the shoulders, drunkenly swaying. It looks like they're slow dancing.
Actually, at some point, I'll probably stumble forward and just like give you a hug and be like, "It's okay, Hummel. We made it to Chalk-1." As I'm patting you on the back.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone shush. This is literally like the fucking current vibe.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Hummel just like doesn't hug you back and just like looks at Moon.
Doesn't
and just,
hug
like,
you back, just
please
standing there
help me.
awkwardly.
Yeah, like looks at Moon and like you smell like a fucking brewery. What the fuck? You're lucky I'm not going to take the booze from you.
You would not enjoy that process.
So
I would not enjoy that process, but we need a sober gunner covering our asses.
I'm not drunk.
Yes, you are.
Jesus Christ. I'm
Get-
not drunk. You're drunk. Fuck you.
And
Jesus.
I shoot better when I'm drunk.
No, that is objectionably false. I'm not falling for that bullshit.
I drive
Just be
better
lucky-
drunk, bro. Don't judge me, man.
No,
But
the
no,
drunk
no, Hummel,
crashers who get us in
it's a
trouble.
part of Oni anatomy. It's evolved over thousands and thousands of years into my DNA.
Using race to
Okay, let me
cope,
look at
huh?
my skills.
Interesting.
Can I roll? Can I that there's a term for that. I'm not. It's not. We will.
There's a term for that shit. Hold up.
Can I make a moxie check to make him believe that?
Fuck yeah, you can.
Power check
Hell yeah,
I
you
make a brain
can.
power check to see-
Okay, so
Moon
first,
is just watching this
so
from the roof, laughing.
so first, Sugi, do you want to try and intimidate him or persuade him?
Persuading. I'm still hugging him as we're talking.
Okay, so like
I'm whispering this in his ear.
Oh my god!
so go ahead and roll just cunning for me then.
As someone who's had a drunk whisper in my ear. Oh.
Moxie or cunning?
Oh, sorry, Moxie. Yeah, correct, Moxie. Well, 18, and now, Hummel, roll me a brain power save.
There is a term for that. I'm not. It's just we are not broaching this. That seems just. We need you to shoot straight. We need you when battle time comes. If someone dies on your watch, I will have you court-martialed. Other than that, I'm going to go and try and get sandbags requisitioned, and I untangle myself from Sugi and walk back to the admissions building to write up a requisition for sandbags.
Baby, come back. You can put it all on me.
I instead coddle the gun that I have strapped to my back that feels warm like a mother's embrace, and I give it a hug instead as I look slightly dejected.
The satisfied music playing in the background. Okay, so while that was going on, your first customer's approaching. So you guys see a wagon that's currently drifting. What the fuck is going on? Bink, bink, bink. The wagon pulls up to about here, and so he sees Kumiko kind of standing there, and he kind of calls his horse to a stop. He's kind of blinking at you, like he's kind of watching you. Kumiko, what do you do?
Admissions are. How many yards is this away? 25 feet that way. I'll direct him towards it.
Okay. He's gonna keep drifting this way. What the hell? What is going on? There we go.
We are playing a Bethesda game. I'm not even. This is literally a Bethesda game. The cart is glitching out as it goes through the ground.
Anyway, it's there. Can you rotate this way? There you go.
No, almost. There you go.
Okay. So here in the seat of this wagon is a female valley elf who's she's wearing a rather bright spring hat, but she's still wearing very warm clothing, a traveling jacket, traveling pants, and her wagon is empty. And her horses look very, very, very well kept.
Wagon. Good.
Is this Valley Elf girl familiar by chance?
No.
Okay.
You mean no fucking way.
So as she pulls up, Rue will greet her in a friendly manner. Hello there, young lady. It seems to be a good day. How are you today?
Hi, she goes, I'm doing okay. You guys want to check out the wagon, of course, like always?
Oh, yes, of course. Hummel and Kumiko, would you mind taking care of that while I get her information down?
So she kind of
Yeah,
hops.
boss.
She kind of like she doesn't really hop down and kind of stays seated in her wagon.
All right. Could I get your name, please?
She goes, I'm Sandra Bullock.
Motherfucker.
Rue. Would Rue have ever heard this name before?
Do you have any modern knowledge?
No.
Nope. Nah, just
Bullock.
just off the cap, just nah.
Okay. Fuck my life. Okay.
So she goes, no.
Bruce just nodding along
so,
like an idiot.
So she watches it. She goes, no. Bullock. Bullock.
You have three K's in your last name?
Yeah, it's to make it more sounding.
Okay.
You know, Bullock.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. Of course. I'm sorry. You said 3 K's, and my first thought was, oh, that's concerning.
No.
She got in the back of her carriage, fucking crosses. She's gonna burn.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
I was making a little
what are you
joke.
up to
Y'all went
today?
serious all of a sudden.
So what are you up to? What are you hauling?
Because,
It seems like your carriage is empty, but I should ask.
No, I'm not. I'm hauling back down for more goods. I sold all my stuff up north, and I'm gonna come back down.
Back down. More goods. And you'll be heading back this way again?
I mean, it's highly likely. Usually I come through about every week or so. Heading down to what's it? Edgetown. It's near Dreadfallish.
Where? Edgetown. I just spelled EGE for Edge.
That's
fine.
What do you do in Edgetown?
Are you asking her that?
No.
Oh God, no.
That's it.
Can I
tell you.
ask,
I was just thinking, man, I deal with those people all the time, and I can't even spell the word right.
What does Sarah Bullock do in Edgetown?
What'd you want to say ago?
Did she actually struggle to remember the name?
She didn't really struggle. It's more like her just trying. She kind of, like people kind of like go, I'm going to, trying to like, because they go all over the place, and she's pretty sure it's the same kind of pause that like most merchants would have. Like, I'm going to Edgetown. Basically, kind of go through all the routes there.
All right.
Actually, go go ahead and give me. Go to your sheet real quick here. Why is Rue a corgi?
Huh?
I looked at Rue's icon. It's fucking Ein.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, okay.
I made a dime because it's fine.
Let's see here. Just give me a moxie check there, kid.
Sure.
Be advised that the vibe check rule is in effect. 39? Fuck me. Hold on. So, as she says this, you catch that perhaps that pause maybe a single heartbeat too long there, Kumiko.
Can I pipe up from the back of the wagon? Can't remember the name of a town you go to every week?
Well, no, I don't go there every week. I go down south every week. I'm currently going to Edgetown for this shipment. Last week, I was in Sapphire, and they didn't have quite everything they wanted up north, so I had to go for. I was going to cut to the chase and let's go further south anyway. That in Edgetown is only a few days travel from Archery. It's where all the hot new cool stuff's coming out of.
All right.
How long does it take you to usually get there?
To where?
To Edgetown.
It's going to take a while. It depends on how these two boys are feeling. She kind of points towards the two horses, and sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're slow, but it's going to be a pretty long while. Thankfully, made plenty of coin up north, so I can probably take it easy all the way down there, and enjoy some nice inns, a few bathhouses, maybe buy some new clothes. She looks down at her, like, raggedy fucking traveling clothes, and they look pretty worn in, to be sure.
Do we know how far Edgetown is?
Let's see.
The most qualified would be Moonin.
Well, do you take me to Edgetown?
I'm trying to remember because I want to try and trip her up by saying, "Oh yeah, it'll take you this long," and say exactly the wrong number of days.
So if you want to do that, you have to go to Moonin because he has cartography. You have to go talk to Moonin and try and know from him how long it is.
Alright, I'll let Rue continue. Walk over to Moonin.
So who do you work for exactly?
Moonin's just sitting on the roof outside. He's watching.
Oh, the roof.
You can crawl up there. You're a spider.
That's true.
True.
On the roof now.
So she goes, I work for the Macret Shell. They're...
I'm sorry. Could you spell that, please?
Sure, it's Makret.
Makret.
Shell.
And Shell. Okay.
And they're based out of Dreadfall.
Dreadfall. Okay. And as by any chance, could I see your paperwork to use these toll roads? Papers, please.
Yes, let's go. Okay, so she does kind of go. So she goes, oh yeah, sure, and she reaches down into the deck of her little driver station. She pulls out this kind of leather binder. She unwraps it with well-trained hands and holds out 3 large sheafs of paper to you. So as you get these handed towards you, go ahead. No, you go ahead. It's fine.
No, you go ahead and finish. I was just gonna say, does she like actually hand them to me, or is she just?
Oh yeah, she folds on hands them towards you. You know.
Okay. All right. So, kind of shifting through them, do they look legitimate? Do they look like maybe they're a little sketchy?
I wish you had the corresponding skills, which you don't. So, because you don't, you'll be rolling with disadvantage on brain power.
Papers.
If you need help looking at things, Hummel has a good brain power and a good perception because of Fug, of Thomas.
Of Fug.
See, with disadvantage.
Where is Fug?
He's on my shoulder. He's just chilling.
I
love you, little guy.
13. So
because disadvantage.
Yes.
I got confused for a second there. I was just like, wait, what the fuck?
You're fucking. You did it correctly. I don't.
Yeah.
So 13. These papers look completely bona fide to you. They have the inkies and the stampies and all the fun stuff.
Okay, put a little check mark next to it. I'll hand it back to her and say, all right, you're looking good. Looks like maybe my friend here, Kumiko, has a couple questions for you, so let's wait a little bit longer to hear back from her, and then we'll send you on your way, all right?
She goes, okay. Now, real quick, Rue and Hummel, both give me perception checks with cunning, please.
Okay.
Right.
With cunning.
Let's see what you whiff. Okay.
Perception. I'm just gonna roll a d20 because I can't find my perception score.
Jeez.
Don't do 2, do 1. Damn it.
You don't have a perception score, you goober.
I have a +5 to it. So that's 16
from
plus
what?
cunning. From the Thomas.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
Yeah, he's on my shoulder.
So Hummel.
And with cunning, that's the 17.
So Hummel and Rue, you both smell the ever faintest whiff of fuel, but it's so faint you can't tell whether it's her or the fumes from the fuel supply across from the way there. You're not quite sure which it is.
Hummel's gonna crawl into the back of the wagon and start knocking on the floorboards.
So as you start doing that, you see Sandra Bullock kind of Sola Bullock look to you, Rouge. He goes, "What's he doing?"
I think he's caught the same thing I might have. By any chance, are you maybe hauling fuel of some sort?
She kind of pauses and looks over her shoulder and goes, "Well, it could be those giant-ass fuel tanks you guys have." She points over her shoulder towards the 2 giant fuel tanks behind you.
Well, it certainly could be, but I don't know. Something seems off.
We got used to those fuel fumes. We are not used to these fuel fumes. I say as I knock on the floor, up the entire, like on my hands and knees, knocking on the ground.
So quick question.
Okay, go ahead.
Quick question. Is my turret setup like done and complete?
Yes.
Turning the turret on her. We smell fuel on you, bitch.
Suki, you're facing
Sandra Bullock.
Suki, you should be facing north. Suki, you're facing the turret's facing north. Don't face it towards the courtyard.
Well, it spins 360.
You're in it, but you have to stick it out the window. Like you have to position it so the gun, so like you can shoot out the window and have like a good area of effect or whatever it's called.
Okay, see, my thought was I pointed at the current carriage because if, like, they just found out I'm smuggling a bunch of arms, I can just shoot their horses. They can't move.
No, Suki, no.
If that was mow down their fucking horses.
You're drunk, Suki. No.
Jesus Christ.
Do I say this over the radio?
You can.
Who has the other radio?
It's
I'm
Hummel.
guessing Munin. Oh,
You're probably
Hummel, okay.
Moonin.
Whoever wants to pocket popper can have it. Moonin always
Wait.
has his.
That's like your firing area, like from there.
Okay, so I need to be facing north in case of bandits.
Attack. Bandits.
Attack. Okay.
Just mow down their fucking horses.
Yeah, so there should be like a message like, "Hey, Sugi, get rid of the vehicle in front of us. Like, incapacitate it."
What
We just
are
show
you...
coconut into the radio and the horses both fucking die.
You just shout coconut and just...
You just hear the radio crackle, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
It's the safe word. Go.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's the safe word.
Okay,
Hummel just ignores it and continues knocking on the floor of the carriage.
my bad.
Hey, Moonin.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
So,
I was just simply curious.
so
No,
before,
it's funny. No.
before
You're
we go any
good.
further with that, we're gonna go to Kumiko and Moonin. Moonin, Kumiko, go ahead.
Moonin, how close is a place called Edgetown?
Moonin will check. And
So-
he'll pull his map out of his radio pack.
Yep. So go and give me a cartography and brain power, please. You're +8 to cartography. Oh, that's what it is. Like, holy fuck. 21. So you know that Edgetown is just west of Dreadfall and just north of Fort Kickass and Archery. And that from here to there, it'll take you nearly a month of travel to go from here all the way down to Edgetown with a wagon, because it takes a while.
About a month's travel from here.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm gonna hop down. And
Oh, Kumiko, did you finish up with Munin?
yeah, just you don't need anything, do you? I'll ask Sandra Bullock.
Bullock.
That's about a
All right.
week and sounds like a cat puking. You don't need anything, do you? That's gonna be a long travel. It's week and a half, 2 weeks.
Well, I know that I can't buy supplies here, but I can buy supplies down in First Leg, and I have enough small things to get me there. It'd be pretty thin rations, but I'm used to it by now.
It'll take 2 weeks, you say?
Well, no, like just
Just
getting
Bruno.
just going to First Leg. Just go to First Leg, getting there, getting rations. I can probably fish. I'm not really real hurry to go south. But I can stop. I can fish, or I can trade with other merchants going this way. You surprise of the micro market with just passing merchants who, a lot of them will carry extra rations just to sell to folks like me, or even like foot traffic and that kind of thing.
At this point, Rue's trying to keep her talking to give Hummel a chance to finish up his search.
And how? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Motherfucker. I said you go ahead.
No, you hang up first. No. I had, then I fucking lost it. So, where were you thinking of stopping off first by any chance? We saw a couple places on the way up here that might be halfway decent.
Well, I know there's a larger outpost south of you. You know how you're like part of a whole chain of outposts, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
of
so I
course.
figured there's a big one down south whose name I can't remember, honestly. It's the bigger one. There's like a couple of guards there. What, did you call them platoons or something? And
Something along those lines.
And I'm hoping they might sell me some of their rations. You know, I got plenty of coinage. She slaps this fucking swelling coin purse, mind you. Figured I might try and buy some of the rations there. If not, I can stop and fish, I guess. I really am hoping on seeing more merchants along the way. That's what I'm really hoping on.
Okay.
Because
And,
last time I came through here, you guys told me you weren't allowed to sell me your rations. So I kind of, prepared mentally for that particular kerfuffle.
Oh, yes, of course. We're technically not allowed to sell really anything. As you probably understand, we're more in the business of confiscation of illegal goods. It's, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
How does she say that? Yep.
What do you mean?
Like, can I get a vibe on that? Yep. Does she seem nervous?
Roll me a vibe check. Roll
Yeah.
me a vibe check. Doo-doo. I mean, it's a pretty normal yep. Kind of like a yep. As as if she's used to, people trying to get illegal goods around, It's not exactly a secret.
Okay.
But she seems
And
very
how's
at ease
Hummel
with
doing
the
on
concept.
Okay. And how's Hummel doing with the search?
Well, I was just typing a fucking message. So Hummel, roll investigation and cunning, please.
Investigation and cunning. I don't have that skill, but I can just roll a d20 and add my cunning.
Yes.
Does Thomas get to add to this?
No.
Okay, so
There's no active threat, so it can't help.
Oh, it's dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Yeah, it's not a natural 20. It's dirty 20.
Just call it a 20. You fucking. Oh yeah, dirty 20. Who's a naughty dice? You are. What the fuck?
The wagon told me to roll investigation and cunning.
So
the wagon.
Yeah, and the fucking truck rolled.
The fucking wagon on the horizon. Hey, roll that!
The wagon I'm inspecting whispered to me. It was like, roll investigation and cunning.
So you don't really see anything of note, but you can tell this wagon was bearing some pretty heavy loads. That's about it. You can tell that this wagon has been upgraded with iron leaf springs, which is a borrowed thing. So since a lot of civilians can't own vehicles, they still own parts of them. So they've gone in and given this wagon an actual suspension. But besides that, you can tell from like the imprint of the spacer cups on the leaf springs that it was bearing a pretty heavy load at one point.
Sources say you are carrying a pretty heavy load in this bad boy, Hummel says, still like on his hands and knees as he hits the bottom of the wagon.
You just hear
what
on the fucking wagon.
Oh, that's Hummel. Oh wait, is it a covered wagon?
Yeah, no, it's just playing with you. Anyway, what do you say?
So I was like, what?
What do you say?
That's what I say. Looks like you were hauling a pretty heavy load in this bad boy as he hits the bottom of, hits the floor of the wagon.
She goes, yeah, well, these things are pretty new and we're making pretty good coin hauling. The more traditional wagons can't hold the weight these new ones can, because I'm sure you all know that, us lowly civilians can't own one of those beauties. And she points towards that, your Dodge truck in the background. But, we make do with strong horses and a stronger suspension, a lot of grains going around, a lot of ores going around too. A lot of merchants who own wagons like these making a pretty good killing hauling coal and ore to all the dwarven cities. I'm sure you know about the railroad coming out, right?
A railroad? I don't think I've heard wind of that one yet.
Yeah, the dwarves, they read something the humans had. The humans, your human overlords, they do deals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they did deal with the dwarves, and now they're making some kind of underground highway, as far as I'm understanding.
That's pretty cool. Good thing dwarves are known for their digging. I imagine that would be quite the endeavor trying to get them to line up the tunnels and all that
Well,
stuff.
it's more of an issue
quite
that...
a complicated process.
Well, it's the issue that the long wagon train got, what do they call it? They said that they got strafed by one of those flying machines, and they lost a lot of people. Let's see. I think it happened in the west. The big wars in the west over there in Aberdan, and they lost this merchant train. About 4 days outside the Carrots Vale, and that's pretty close to home.
Ah, that makes sense. Getting strafed by aerial vehicles. I pray to the gods we do not have to encounter one of those.
Yeah, me too. I saw some of the drawings. It was pretty grisly. I didn't know a man could explode like that. She gets like this far away, thoughts-on-yard stare.
As Hummel's saying this, he's crawling out of the back of the wagon and taking a peek under it. Does he see anything? One final check. Anything hidden under the wagon?
Roll perception and cunning.
Perception and cunning. Okay, so that's.
I mean, you still kind of smell fuel, but you're pretty sure
That's
it's.
16.
But
16 is
16. Would you roll your fucking thing? Oh, God damn it.
I don't have it on my sheet.
You don't have perception on your sheet?
I mean, add the perception skill and do. Okay, I'll add that once
This
we're
is coming
not
from
role-playing.
Thomas.
Anyway, 16. So, I mean, you still get that whiff of fuel, but you can't really tell if it's the wagon or the fuel tank. You just can't tell.
Right. I think you are pretty much all set to go here. Let's do one final check. Let me speak with my compatriots. May we see your papers? We are going to cross-reference them with something inside of the admissions building. Komoko, Moonin, you guys keep an eye on them. And I gesture to Rue to follow me into the admissions building.
Where's Sugi at?
Alrighty.
He's in his tower.
Drunk in his tower.
So I guess Sugi's seeing all the wagons starting to fucking pile up on the road then.
Oh
so
shit.
So Sugi, you're seeing quite a lot of merchants like because they're kind of watching Sandra Bullock's wagon, so they're kind of like watching and waiting their turn for when she leaves. So Sugi, you're seeing all the wagons staging up in the distance. It'll be a very busy day here at Chalk-1.
Got one final test, but it seems like we should let her go after this.
I'm on the radio pretty much down. On the up and up. The papers already look pretty good.
Hold on. Sugi, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sugi, go! Sugi to Chalk-1. We have, looks like 8 more wagons lining up and more en route. How's it going down there?
It is going pretty good. We are just inspecting this last wagon. I want Rue to take one last look at it as I just keep getting this weird smell. I'm saying this away from the lady, by the way.
Coward.
You've investigated the weird smell like twice though now.
Yeah, but it keep getting pointed out. It's like the shovel.
I'm just being honest, dude. Fuck, you're by fuel tanks.
Hummel, elves kind of smell weird. You may just want to let them go.
Right,
I think I'm seeing number 9 pull up in the back.
Right. We'll let them go.
They're going off-roading and looking a little upset.
Right. Moonin, can you do me a favor? I will be right back. Moonin, can you do me a favor? Can you fly out and get those wagons organized into a nice orderly line instead of lining up on the side of the road? Set them up right here, right there by the truck. Sugi, you keep watch over them. Make sure they don't pull any funny business or try and go around. Right. I think that's pretty much it. Break. And I go to the front of the wagon.
Moonin here.
If we're all good, if we get the thumbs up, can I just say to her, I guess we'll be seeing you in a few months.
I mean, maybe. I might take a break. It's been a pretty long ride going north.
Fuck.
All right.
Not suspicious enough. She's so chill.
She's so chill like that. Fuck, man.
It's Sandra Bullock. What were you expecting?
I know, right? It's Sandra Bullock.
Right?
All right, Sandra Bullock, Miss Bullock. You're all set to go. You have a safe travels. Do not get strafed by aerial vehicles. And I give her wagon a nice pat to get going.
She goes, alrighty. And she kind of sets down her paperwork and back on where we're on a floorboard, and she's gonna clippity-cloppity off your property and do another drift, apparently. So,
there were 10 children hidden beneath that wagon.
No.
Could you
There's
imagine?
just like 5 Yamatus underneath the floorboards.
They never caught us. Good job, Sandra Bullock.
You're such a great actor.
So this guy's gonna clippity-cloppity up. And just...
Get off my property.
This guy pulls up, and this guy is an older Goliath, man. And this wagon is barely holding up his bulk. He's at least 2 feet taller than fucking Hummel, so he's a big Goliath.
Hello, Goliath friend. How are you today? Welcome to Chalk-1. Papers, please.
And he kind of goes, and he pulls out this big old folder and kind of hands it out towards Hummel.
Hummel takes it and looks it over. How does it look? What does Thomas think of it?
The
gondola.
So you
there you go.
So you open the folders up towards the gondola?
Yes, I look at it, but I also let Thomas on my shoulder look at it.
So as you do that, the Goliath kind of looks over towards Rune and goes, uh-huh, and kind of like points towards Hummel.
Oh, yes, he's our leader here. Could I get your name, please?
God, I hate this shit. Hold on.
Well, you said to get who they are.
He goes, my name's Ire.
How do you spell that?
I-R-E.
Ire. Nice name. Strong, hefty name.
Is your last name Land?
Nah, it's man.
Iron Man.
Man. Okay.
How do you feel about
And
he goes,
what are you...
So he goes, no, 2 N's. Man.
Oh.
Man, Iron Man, right.
All right, perfect. And what are you up to going down here?
Picking up grain.
All right. Grain. Grab.
I inspect his wagon to see if there's any like traces of him, because grain kind of falls out of the bag.
Yeah, there's a lot of. This is not a very. This is not a very well kept cart. There's fucking grain everywhere inside this cart.
Checks out.
And he goes, "You guys have the rats yet?"
I'm sorry, the rats?
The rats.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Smart rats, like, not big, but smart rats. Eerily smart.
You mean halflings?
Rats.
Little rats with little mohawks.
I'm sorry, I love that. The fucking Skaven.
Yeah.
We're just gonna make a note in the margins of the ledger. Smart rats.
Smart rats? Question mark.
Like his wagon for stone.
He goes, anyway, going to Nestle.
Going to Nestle?
Hmm.
Right. Nestle. And who are you working for exactly?
Macrid Shell.
Right. Macrit Shell. All right. And could we see your documentation, please?
Oh, I've got it. How does it look?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Hummel,
Does it look authentic?
What are your skills, bud? My God.
Brain power.
Machine guns, submachine guns, CQB, heavy weapons. Not a single non-combat spell. Just goddamn, brother. Go ahead.
I mean, if you want, I can give it a look.
No. So, Hummel, just roll me brain power. Look good to you.
And Rule kind of looked at him and go, are they looking all right?
They're looking mighty fine.
what
Even
is
Thomas
this?
thinks they look fine. I slap him. I fold him back up and hand him back over to him. You are all good to go, my friend.
And just double checking, what condition is the horse in?
He's in pretty good condition. The horse is definitely older. That's old as fucking Goliath. And he goes, by the way, I found this. And he reaches down into the Goliath-sized footboard, and he pulls out this little brown sack. He goes, I didn't know what to do with it, but usually when I find stuff, I leave it here.
Right.
All right, thank you. And Rule gingerly take it from him.
It's a pretty heavy sack.
Oh. I like to think he tries to take it and it just kind of hits the ground as he tries to hold it up.
Kind of goes down.
All right, sounds good. Hummel, do you think you could bring this inside for us? We'll check it at the end of the day.
Right. Yeah. I would take it inside, and Hummel takes it. And,
So, as you kind of
sets it.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was just saying he sets it on the table right here.
Okay. Now we sit down. It goes, and it sounds like a whole bunch of metallic somethings.
Hummel's
He's
gonna
trying to bribe
curiously.
us and we're too dumb.
He's gonna open it up.
This is a giant bag of rings. There's copper rings, silver rings, gold rings, blood-stained rings, but it's full of rings.
Giant bag of rings. Alright, we will deal with Hummel just tilts his head and just leaves it there and then walks back out. All right, good friend. That was a very strange find. I appreciate it. If you find anything else weird, bring it back here to Chalk-1, as we are experts of weird. Now have a nice day and safe travels.
He goes, He takes the paperwork back. He gives a final casting look of like, what a fucking weirdo to Homo as he kind of pulls away. And, and sees that fucking like little stuffed toy like, bug next to him. Okay.
Nice guy.
what a nice guy. What a fucking weirdo. Next one pulls up. This one is another southern elf. This man's about this man's a very young sort of this southern elf is about 19 years old. And he pulls up and he goes, "Well, hi, how are you? Haven't seen you guys yet. Are you new? You weren't here when I passed by last."
Oh yes, we were just posted. Oh, sorry, Hummel. Did you wanna say that?
No, you go on. First rotation.
All right. Yes, we're just posted yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, it's a real
we were
shame about the last
supposed to be
guys. You know, I hope they fully recover. That was a rough get out.
So we
What
heard.
happened to them, if you don't mind my asking?
You know, I didn't know that flesh could melt like that. But I guess if it's hot enough, it'll just go into flame.
Noted. All right. Could I get your name, please?
He goes, so he goes, yeah, I'm Mac Twine.
God
Standing
Twine.
there like, I knew it melted like that.
I was gonna say that's kind of awkward.
Yeah, just standing there, burns all over.
So Mac kind of looks and he goes, "Oh Jesus!" He kind of sees you. See him like
Heads up, Chuckle
he like
Fox,
visibly
big
starts.
boy coming through.
I didn't mean
Cody
anything
has
by it. It was
activated a mule potion.
I just heard.
want the
I didn't
next
know.
carriage to be trying to smuggle the tree strife.
No problem.
Gotcha, Cody.
And could we get your papers, please?
He goes, "You sure can," and he pulls out a little card. This card's about the size of a palm, and he goes, "Here you go."
Wait.
Looking at it curiously, is this actually just a business card, or?
This is a military ledger card. This man is under the employ of a direct business partner of Yule, and this on the bottom it says McKinley Imports.
McKinley Imports. All right, and you work for this McKinley Imports?
Yep, I was taking ammunition up north, actually. I'm hopefully here soon I can get one of those little beauties over there. And it points towards the truck. I'll get one of those here soon. Be driving up and down. Did you know that humans have something called a trucker culture?
I heard something about a convoy a little while ago. I'm not quite sure, though.
No. Like, there are humans. They just stay in a truck all day long. And their trucks have beds in them. They just truck all day long. Imagine it. The freedom of just trucking to your heart's content. And he gets like this far away, dreamy look of like, one day I'll own a truck.
I hear they have things called truck stops too.
You
can share their stories there.
From what I
If you
heard,
open the road.
there's actually a trucking god on Earth. Now, they don't talk about it, but it's actually a trucker god called Bookies.
Bookies.
Would Moonin ever heard of this with modern knowledge?
Roman modern knowledge and brain power there, Moonin.
Have you? Oh, I know. Yeah, okay.
No.
Moonin, you remember, you can visualize like a strange furry deity that wears a hat, but you can't really pull up anything else, really.
Hate you so much.
No, you don't. You like this.
Okay, so double checking, just making sure. This card looks legitimate, correct?
Oh yeah, this card looks good. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll for me. Do your roll.
Perception?
It'd be investigation,
Perception plus
actually.
cunning? Okay, well, I don't have investigation, so just a straight d20.
Roll brain power.
Okay, then I'll just add the brain power to that.
Okay, so
that's going
21?
to be plus 10 for a 21, yeah.
So this thing is definitely more official than the others are. This one is far more official. It actually has like full on, like the embossed stamps on it.
Yeah.
And like this thing looks legitimate.
All right, cool. Your papers are looking pretty good. Where are you heading? And he's gonna hand back the card?
Probably gonna head back to either well, how do you say it? Kerbedir or Kalbir. Even though it's a lot of dumb dwarven names for their holds, is either Kerbedir or Kalbir or like I don't know, Derpadir. I don't know. There's always some strange name with like dwarven holds.
So you're not sure where you're going?
I'll probably find out either in the Nestle or First Leg. Usually a Harpy contacts me, and I go, okay, and I get my orders that way. Snake, what are you doing?
He's seeing Munin around the map, it seems. Okay, anyway. Rue just ignoring the random spears in the ground. So I understand you're coming from hauling ammo.
Yeah.
Where are you going now?
Oh, just south. You know, I'm empty. I dropped my stuff off up north, and like I said, I'll probably pitter on down around First Leg or Nestle and probably get contacted by a Harpy. You know, the McKinley Imports group, they have a long Harpy train that do a lot of messengers. So if there's a load in Kerbedir, I'll go that way. Hopefully it's in Kalbir because there's an actual road to Kalbir. That'd be preferable.
So you're not 100% certain what it is you're picking up?
Nope.
All right, that's fair enough. How's it looking, Hummel, Kumiko?
Can we, or did we actually do an investigation or anything on the cart? Not on this one, did we?
Not yet.
I don't think we did yet, no.
Let's do that.
So, Kumiko, what do you want to do?
It's a like tented cart, covered cart, right? Can we ask him? Do you mind if we take a look inside?
He goes, yeah, go ahead, it's fine.
Right, we shall do that.
So if you are going to try and do a look over, give me an investigation roll, whether it's you or Hummel, or even Rue, if you want to roll to see what's going on here. If you want to, so here's the thing, investigating, you're actually searching through the cart. If you want to try and just kind of sniff out something, it's perception. So Kumiko, give me.
Right, so I'll go for perception.
Yeah, so Kumiko, give me investigation in cunning. It'd be Rue, be a perception. Hummel, do you want to try and sniff it or touch it? Is Holly even here right now?
Here, sorry, that's usually a question for the third date. I'll sniff it.
Roll perception in cunning, please.
Sorry, guard, I have to give you psychic damage.
Yeah.
That'll be 6. 16.
So, Kumiko, as you're kind of going through it, you can see where large crates once stood in the wagon itself, but you know, you don't really see anything of note. But you do find it quite odd that there are little compartments in this wagon that are open. And to you, it seems like a compartment where someone would hide something, but they are open and presented and empty. So
You said I noticed that?
yes, you.
Okay. Can I test to see, like, I'll close one and then kick it lightly to see how easy it opens. Like, was this an accident or?
As you kind of play around with it, it's very clearly a latch system. And when you kind of close it, it latches like very grabbily. And you kind of like knock it and tap it and kind of stomp near it and it stays closed.
Does it have a certain sound when you knock on it?
Not really. Wood.
Just like hollow wood?
Kind of,
Could
yeah.
I, like, knock around the rest of it and see floorboards anywhere that might not openly have a compartment?
Yeah.
Like, it could be him trying to throw us off.
So you knock around and everything sounds normal for a wagon.
I'll come up behind him here. What's with the weird everything being open?
So you see, those are sectional storage compartments. Apparently, it's really dangerous if some specialty rounds get mixed in with the regular rounds. So I take very careful note to keep those highly separated and locked behind a little door. Plus, if I ever get like raided or bandits come, they'll find all the really cheap ammo, but they won't find the expensive stuff.
Why are they open now?
For you guys. He kind of points at you.
Do you have a way to open them just for us? Like from here?
Yeah. He kind of points down to a little switch on the footboard of the wagon, and he kind of taps it, and you hear that one little flap kind of flap open again.
Oh. Not gonna lie, that's kind of smart. All right.
And it's looking good to me. Hummel, how about you?
It is looking good to me as well.
Kumiko?
Seems legit.
Okay.
And is that mutant flying over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Moonin fluttering around.
Okay.
Over there flapping.
All right, in that case, yeah. In that case, Rue will wave him on and wish him a good day. Have a good day, Mr. Mac. We do hope to see you again here soon.
Okay. So,
Guard, don't hit me. I broke my cunning, and I can't find the actual just cunning score on itself.
what did
That
you
wasn't
do?
that was not a sound of not hate.
Did you delete your cunning?
Yes, because I actually made it 4, so I was trying to fix it myself.
You know what? I told Mac, hey, maybe we shouldn't make it so they can't delete things. I'm just regretting it. See, Mac, God damn it, Hummel in chat. So
Hi, Madcap. Can you fix this while Guard?
no,
plays the game?
I already got it. I already fixed
Alright,
it.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so Sugi, you're watching the road ahead, right?
Yes.
Very confident. Yes.
In between my sips of a mutant keg.
So as this guy is kind of trundling his wagon down the road here, you notice that this wagon is covered and seems to be swaying oddly. And you see that the guy is traveling a lot slower than the other wagons were. And it's a bit odd, to say the least, but he's driving very carefully towards the outpost there. 1 second here.
This guy in the front is?
Yeah, the guy in the front is.
Oh.
So he's traveling very carefully. About this point, Sugi, there are oddly lots of windows on top of this thing's roof, which is very, very odd for a wagon. And that as you kind of goes underneath it, you see that inside the wagon are a whole bunch of fucking trees.
All right, I'm gonna pick up my radio. Suki's ass to Chalk-1. We got a funky wagon out front.
Suki's ass to Chalk-1.
Right.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
this
Moonin
is
here.
Chalk-1. Wait, who wants to take this? You take this, Moonin.
Okay, so this one, clip clops up to you guys. This is basically a huge. Now you've seen a Vardo / home wagon this size before, and it was with that Goliath you guys met way over in Troika. But this one is being pulled by a satyr.
A centaur or a satyr?
Satyr.
So like the goat people?
Yes, the goat people.
Are we talking male or female?
Let's just find out here. Female. So the female satyr, I want all you to roll me a vibe check real quick.
Do I add anything to that?
Nope, just straight flat 20. Okay, Mims. Okay.
What a whatchamacallit, a good gondola add to a vibe check?
No.
Just for down the line?
Vibe-
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Vibe check is completely unmodified. So Sugi,
Gotcha.
as she's kind of rolling past this part right here, where she got to stop and do a turn, you see her looking left and right. Like her head stays in place, but her eyes are looking left and right a lot, like left, right, kind of checking over While she's passing by, she's kind of eyeballing the tower, eyeballing the shack, and she doesn't seem nervous, but her eyes aren't exactly calm. But she puts up to here, and she goes, hi. How are you?
Doing well. I forget. Is somebody else picking this one up, or am I still doing this?
You can do it, Rue. You're good.
All right. Doing well. How are you?
She goes, I'm fine. And she looks at you, Rue, and she kind of tilts her head prettily, and her curly blonde hair falls past her face. She has very cute little horns. And I need you to roll me a brain power save, Rue.
Okay. Here we go.
She is so nice, isn't she?
Well, she does seem nice.
She's such a nice lady, you know. She's very clearly, you know, charmed by you and infatuated by you, and you feel yourself get this kind of goofy smile on your face, and Kumiko sees it, and it looks very odd on Rue's face, Kumiko. Moonin, as you kind of fly overhead, when you hit about there, you see that the top part has these windows on top of the roof, and you kind of look down and you see that there's all these little trees staged in place inside this wagon, and the trees are stacked 7x3.
Okay. Moonin will land and look in one of the windows.
So you see that while a lot of the trees look kind of sickly, there are 2 trees that look really, 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 really healthy.
Okay. Is that all I could see from the window, or just those 2 healthy trees?
2 healthy trees, yeah. And all little sick trees in the plate and chainmail armor in the front of the wagon. But Rue, what do you do?
Okay. I don't know if this would work the way I am now, because I'm assuming I'm in a sort of charmed state, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly... Well, no, I am...
You don't know that, Rue.
I'm trying to decide what would make sense for a potentially, I don't know that, charmed person to do. Does she look familiar?
She's real pretty.
Roll me a brain power save again.
All right.
I actually have a small question.
What's that?
29.
Does he look derpy in the way that is familiar to what we fought last session?
No.
When people kind of looked weird? Okay.
No. So, Rue, she doesn't look familiar at all. But she might be the one as well. You've seen into the future looking into her eyes. And while you don't recognize them, you see the future you could have with this lovely satyr woman.
Okay. So, let's see if this would make sense for Rue. As a medic, would you reason that he could reasonably say, okay, I am being mentally compromised by this interaction. I'm going to step back and let somebody else take care of this.
That would... Now that works, really. Once you usually fail your save, you're kind of stuffed up. I'll give you one more brain power save. Just in...
All right.
So, you do feel that perhaps you won't be able to do your job correctly with such a lovely pair of hairy legs poking out from that dress.
Ma'am, it was lovely speaking with you. However, I do believe I'm going to turn this over to my friend Hummel.
Yes.
I do believe I'm having a slight lapse in judgment. I'm going to go get some water. I feel I may be getting a little dehydrated.
Almost probably the worst choice.
You have quite the lovely nursery going on there, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Almost probably the worst choice. So go ahead and move yourself there, Rue. And Hummel, you pull up.
I'm trying to.
Did that truck move with you,
I
Hummel?
think you just crashed the car into the building.
Oh, probably. Oh shit, I've
There we go.
dual selected. I don't know what is going on. Please help. I'm dying.
Just tap it.
I don't even know how. They're linked. I don't know how they're linked.
Hold on. I'll solve this real quick. They're fucking linked, bro.
Bro, I'm scared.
Got real help.
Connected
Okay,
the dots and I can't unconnect them.
Okay, so Hummel, you walk up, and again she stares at you, and she goes, "Well, hi," and she kind of like crosses her legs at you, and they are rather thick legs. Hummel, give me a brain power save.
Right. I closed my character sheet.
Of course.
Did it freeze? Well, I'm doing a bunch of things in the back end here, and it's lagging.
Sunny says, "Cult kisser, Hummel."
It's not wanting to load my the roll.
Tap.
So I'll just roll d20.
Just tap F5 and reload your page.
Also, Sugi has rotated to keep eyes on the cart.
So Sugi, as you kind of rotate, look at the cart, you can barely see the little creature on a little stuffed bear on Hummel's shoulder, just staring at that wagon. And it's kind of like this.
Moon and saw something. Thinks we should check wagon.
Right. Let's see if I pass this brain power check, boys, and then
Save.
we will save. I do not. I don't think I do.
Oh.
You get the feeling that this satyr might be the one, Rommel. Despite the fact that the little Thomas is going fug and kind of like staring at the wagon, you're like, that fur is pretty soft on them legs. There's some conditioner, shampoo. What is that? And there's a certain smell wafting in towards your nose. A smell of lilacs and field flowers and hair.
Guard. Hummel does like dangerous women. Does this woman give him a dangerous woman vibe?
Due to how this thing works, yeah, you feel like this might be the most dangerous woman you've met so far.
Oh my god.
No. I was going to say this out loud. You seem like quite the dangerous individual, ma'am. What is it that you are hauling today?
So she bends down towards you, Hummel, and that's when this dress really comes into power, where she bends down towards you for obvious reasons.
Eyesight, yeah.
Yeah, and you're fucking glued to him. She goes, "Oh, just hauling around trees. I do like to, parlay in wood." And give me another brain power save.
That is quite
at disadvantage.
That is quite the collection you have there, ma'am.
That's another failure. So, Hummel.
Guys, Hummel's been seduced. You guys can clearly tell this. Please send help.
Oh no, Moonin was just gonna yell, Hummel, quit flirting. We got work to do.
This is a very dangerous
Hummel,
woman. They don't come by here often.
No, Hummel, you hear burr, 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 burr in your ears, and instead you hear in your mind, "You should let me go."
I think I should let her go, guys.
Why? We're not done inspecting the vehicle.
My paperwork. Hold on. You hear in your mind, my paperwork is just fine.
Her paperwork is just fine. She's got a very nice collection of trees back there. And she seems quite dangerous, like she can handle her own on the roads. Thomas seems to like her too.
That thing looks fucking terrified. Thomas is not excited to see either this cart or that woman.
Thomas, if Thomas doesn't like her, that means she's a great woman.
So hold on, Rue, go ahead.
So as Rue steps out of eyeline, he kind of shakes himself out of it, goes, "Okay, fuck that." He's going to rip a bit of he's not going to blindfold himself just yet, but he's going to get to the door, and he's going to wrap a band-aid around his eyes and go, "She's charming us. Check your papers. Check everything."
So as you go to walk out past that door, you too, Mims, smell of conditioner and shampoo and hair oils. Give me another brain power save.
All right. Where the fuck did my brain power go? There it is.
Do I see my party members tweaking out there?
Yeah, you do. So Rue, you go, whoa, and you feel lightheaded, and you're glad you're wearing pants, and you're barely able to stave off what's wafting towards your nose.
Yeah, he is going to take another bit of cloth, wet it with like a water bottle or something, press it against his nose, and go, "Watch out for the smell." She's using that as well.
She goes, she goes, hey, I'm not doing anything. And Sugi, you can see your everyone kind of You see Hummel just fucking eyeballing cleavage, and Rue's now blindfolded and holding the rag to his nose. So it's kind of fucking weird down there, yeah.
But that's normal for Hummel.
Elmo doesn't look at women that.
So,
No.
Kumiko, what do you do?
I'm curious as to what is so endearing about this one person. So I'm trying to like
Kumiko,
around.
Kumiko, you walk up and Asada looks at you and goes, and she looks quite soured to see you. So she goes, "Hello, how are you?" And you like literally, it just the spell just wafts over you.
Hummel, you had her papers?
Yes, I hand them over.
Can I see them?
Yes.
So thing is, Hummel, you know you've seen her papers, but you don't want to hand them to Kumiko.
You know, actually, I don't think you should. I don't think you need to see them. This woman is quite capable of taking care of herself.
Is there any chance I can try to swipe the papers out of his hand?
You can't see, brother. You gotta like try and like work around your blindfold because you blindfolded yourself.
Just bumping into walls.
Right, I forgot about that. Bump.
At this point, Moonin is suspicious. He's gonna try to open the back of that wagon.
So as you kind of work the handle on the back of that wagon, Moonin, it's locked. Now, what skills do you have?
I have everything.
Yeah, I noticed. Give me a seer and cunning. Deck the giant guys. Punch Hummel in the face. Snap out of it, bro.
Yeah, snap me out of it.
So, Moonin, you see that this is a very simple lock. You kind of take one of your long avian wing claws and kind of give it a little wiggle inside there, upside down. Other claw, using tension, and that lock just snaps open.
Moonin will open it.
So as this door opens, you guys, so all of you up front, both Kumiko and Hummel and Rue, you guys hear a light ringing, and you see the satyr kind of reach up and grab one of the earrings on her ear. She kind of looks over her shoulder back towards the back of this wagon. What do you do?
Rue will unblindfold himself, assuming that it doesn't really work on eyeline. Continuing to hold the cloth to his nose, he will approach Hummel and say, "Hey, Hummel, buddy," and he's gonna kind of turn him to him and immediately just press a. Is there any chance that I could like? How do I put this?
Here's the thing, though. You're in her sight
Soak a
line.
cloth with like some iodine.
Well, if you survive this, yes. So Kumiko, give me an investigation and cunning roll, please. I rolled Moonin. Shit. Okay, so Kumiko, you hear a little puff of breath from the satyr. It could have been a sigh, could have been an exhale. You don't know, but the smell of hot breath, honey, and feminine air smacks Rue right in the fucking nose, and kind of wafts over your face, Rue. Give me another brain power save.
Despite the cloth, damn. Like even despite the cloth. Okay.
Okay. So Rue, you're getting really lightheaded. You're like, and it feels like you've gotten like been through over like the worst bender and got worked over by the hottest gal in the fucking bar. You're like oh my god, you're lightheaded. Your vision's swimming. Really, your like neck's really hot. You're like, oh, like you're getting kind of sweaty, you know. And then of course Hummel, you're enthralled. And Hummel, hold on, I'm gonna send Hummel a quick little message. Kumiko. Right. Anything you want to do in particular while I send this message, or?
Yeah, I'm just walking around to the front of the cart, just standing in front. Since he doesn't seem to have his papers, do you have a copy I could see, or he doesn't want to hand them over? So, really hope you have one, because if he doesn't want to hand them over, you can't leave.
Okay, so you're asking her that, Kumiko?
Yeah, do you have a copy of your papers?
She goes, "Oh, well, he saw my copy. Mr. Hummel saw it, right?"
I saw her papers. Everything. I took all the information down. She looks like she's in a really big hurry.
All right, I'll hold out my hand to Hummel. Pass him here. I'll give him back to her.
Can I make another brain power?
Sure.
By the way, the score didn't suspiciously go up. I forgot you get skill points. It's been a busy week, and I just forgot to finish that leveling up. So I haven't leveled up according to this. I put 2 into driving.
So Hummel, you're not sure where your paper. Like you're like, wait a minute, did I drop them? Where are the papers? In Hummel, you hear a little voice kind of built at the back of your skull, and you think it's your inner thoughts, and you're pretty sure you remembered maybe you set them down in the missions building. Now Moonin, as you kind of like step into the back of the wagon, your first steps down in the back of this wagon, and the vibe changes drastically inside the back. It's very cold, very lifeless back here. All the sound mutes. When you step in the back of this wagon, it's a quick little, the fucking floorboards creak, and you swear to gods, you saw those 2 trees who look healthy turn towards you. It's this uncanny feeling, but you swear those 2 trees turn their trunks towards you, and you kind of freeze in your step. What do you do?
Well, first of all, I'm technically in a tree if I'm walking through these trees.
I mean, they're like pots.
Ah, so don't get my still. Okay.
That, and I'm pretty sure these guys would know. These guys would know where you are.
All right, I tried. Moon is just gonna stop and look to see if they move.
So as you're kind of playing chicken with these 2 trees, you kind of look around a little more, and you realize that the suit of armor is covered in sap, and like sticks and leaves. It's kind of hung up in the corner. That's kind of boarded off from the rest of the trees, and the unwell trees look really sickly and kind of brown and kind of rotty, and they're kind of bending over, while these 2 trees look vibrant and beautiful and are covered in these beautiful yellow flowers. But again, as you kind of move your eyes around this little compartment, you swear you see those trees move a little more towards you, and you feel their pots kind of creak.
Moonin's gonna back out slowly.
You hear like a from inside the Vardo. Yeah, what's up?
Is Hummel still charmed by this woman?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that doesn't work.
So, Hummel.
Is Hummel aware that he's charmed yet? That was a pretty high roll.
You feel kind of funny and weird, but you can't quite identify why that is.
I am feeling quite itchy, and I handle dangerous materials. Rue, do you think you could take this? And I pull out a thing of C4.
Yes. Cool.
And I wish I could say with my eyes, please plant this on the vehicle and blow it up.
What did I roll?
No, that was me. Hold on.
I don't know.
I keep clicking on people. 1 second here. Hello, kitty cat. How are you?
Did I roll the hit?
No. You're fine. Uh-oh.
Crap. Hummel's our plant specialist, isn't he?
Like Scoob.
Like
Hummel-
Scoob.
Is there a plant score? Because I would level into that.
There's the only plant score.
Like
It
knowing
would be
herb,
pets or something, right?
herbology.
Yeah, it's probably pets. Yeah.
Oh, I won't take it this round.
I
was gonna
have
take pets, but it's
pets.
too late.
Doogie, you do have pets.
I have pets. And I'm not...
Oh, you do
I-
have pets. Sugi, roll me pets and brain power.
Yeah, Moonin will go over his radio. Like, these trees look weird to see.
The trees.
What kind of trees?
Moonin not know.
Well, no. So Sugi, give me your brain power and your pets real quick, because you might know what kind of trees these are.
18.
Okay.
Did I happen to see some of these leaves or such in the lab?
Stand by.
Stand by.
I sent you a DM.
Oh.
Ooh woo.
Sent you a DM. Please respond, uwu.
Sugi's ass to Chalk-1. Carriage is holding poisonous materials. Please confiscate.
Does Hummel hear this? Hummel's got the radio.
It's around that time where this satyr goes, well, that busted, and she's going to pull out one of her earrings. And when this happens, there's a huge explosion from this fucking wagon.
God damn it.
And a smoke bomb goes off in a 30-foot radius. Now, I'll go ahead and allow for an initiative roll to see who does what first. So give me a second here.
All right. 20 plus cunning.
Would Sugi have a held action on weird shit? Or just disable the vehicle?
Why are you asking me?
Sugi is drunk.
Sugi's not drunk. I have yet to fail a grit save.
Hold on a second here. Let's go ahead and do a... Let's see. Where's the roll all button? Roll all. Okay. So I need Kumiko and Hummel and Rue and Moonin to give me grit saves, please.
No.
Hummel, give grit save, right. It won't let me pull up initiative on my sheet. It's getting really annoying.
I already have initiative up.
Alright, cool.
Saying
Great.
saying I literally roll y'all's initiative for you pretty much.
Any plus anything?
Just
plus besides the modifier, just straight grit?
Yeah, just grit.
Alright, cool.
And Sugi, you'll pass automatically, but no one fails except for Rue. Well, Rue does have a cloth on his nose. Roll me advantage there, Rue.
Okay, cool. To double that.
Okay, there you go.
Oh.
So, the spicy toxin air is designed to make your lungs explode in pain. Do not affect any of you, but your eyes are still hurt. So basically, your eyes are burning, and we'll give you -5 to hit with all range attacks, except for Sugi.
Okay.
So, technically, it's her surprise round, so she's going to go ahead and click her horses in action. She's going to move 5, 10, 15,
Does Kumiko
20,
get
I
hit?
got run over.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Kumiko, you are... I will allow you a cunning save at disadvantage because you cannot see the wagon coming towards you.
If it does, I don't... Depending on how this roll turns out. You said cunning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I attach to the wagon? Just like, hold on.
No, don't.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
you get run the fuck over.
Oh.
So you'll take 2d10 blunt
You
damage
might be attached to the wagon.
as you are fucking
Might.
bowled out of the way. It's only 10 damage, so she's kind of just bounced out of the way. 10 blunt damage. You hear, boom, boom, and fucking Kumiko's loud curse as she's kind of bumped out of the way. So that's her, and now we're in initiative order. So Kumiko, you're up first.
I
Alrighty.
don't know how to get rid of that.
Sugi's fucking lining up the goddamn
okay.
50 cal already.
We can hear
Oh yeah, she's
which way the wagon went, right?
yeah. You know where you
Gun in it.
know where she went. Yeah, she's going that
If
direction.
only we had a chain to put across the thing to keep wagons from doing this.
We can
I
requisition a
thought
chain.
standing in
That's on
front
the
of it would
list.
be good enough.
No, we had a chain. We sold it. That's what I was getting at.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know,
So you go running after it, Kumiko.
Yep.
Did you measure that?
Yeah, that was 35 feet.
Okay. So you quickly kind of skitter after the wagon. What do you do?
I have 10 more feet. Can I skitter on top of it?
don't.
You have acrobatics?
Why?
Shh. Quiet.
Acrobatics?
You have no acrobatics.
What is
So
not acrobatics?
roll me a racial check using your cunning.
I don't know how to do that. I've never done it before.
There's a racial check button.
Oh, there's a racial
there
check
you
thing.
go.
Damn it, it was almost a 20.
Yeah, you kind of skid onto the back, and you kind of hold on to the back of the wagon.
Alrighty. Let's
So
see
you-
what I can do.
So you're on there.
Yep. Can I... Let's see what I... I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a bottle of vodka from my pack or whatever I have on me, my apron, and just chuck it in the back?
Sure.
Shatter everywhere. How many AP would that take?
An AP.
Alrighty. Do I have anything that can light a fire? Let's see.
As a
In
cook,
chef's tools?
as a cook, I would assume you would have some kind of lighter on you. Lighters are all the vogue with the auxiliaries, and the dwarves and Oni pump out fucking lighters. So it would be safe to say you have a little old-fashioned snap cap lighter.
Alrighty. Can I light her up?
How?
I'll spend another AP to get further in the wagon, because the back we didn't relatch it.
You did not know.
Oh, this
Get
isn't a
in
good
there.
idea. All right.
Get in there. And just
So as you get in
try
there
to make
and
sure
kind of,
that it lights.
so as you move towards these trees, you hear as these trees kind of turn towards you, and you see the flowers turn blood red, and these vines reach out of the pots. So there's a bit of splashed vodka near the floor of you. Let's see here. I'm gonna attack you twice with the
Got
trees.
a lot of tinder in the dried up trees.
Yeah, the dead trees will go up. So they are still potted. They will try and lash out at you. There, Kimiko. That's definitely a fucking miss. And, well, you get tickled by vines and you set your vodka off. So you guys see like you hear like a clitter clatter, no, as this fucking wagon goes up, because the sap of the lone forest tree is extremely flammable.
Oh, nice.
So Kumiko, you are blown bodily out the back of this fucking wagon. We're finding how. So you've created an alchemical reaction to the sap that's on the ground from her harvesting these wagons. You are blown 20 feet out the back of this fucking wagon. Just boom. Let's get this up here.
Right here.
Now.
Oh, can you see my thing?
I can see you. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. So you land here. It's you can't really duck and roll this. You're just gonna take your lumps in the ground.
Yeah.
You take.
Ow. Double ow.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
29. So you are knocked unconscious, just like you go flying across this whack. You're like on the ground, fucking knocked the fuck out, 0 HP. This wagon is now on fucking fire. I guess I'll just. Is there even a thing for that? I don't know. So Hummel, you hear a loud, and a sound of a spider flailing across the fucking street. What do you do?
I run past that for full 40 feet of movement. As I'm running, I'm pulling out a C4 charge, sticking a det cord in it, sticking det cord into it, like setting it up to explode. I use my final 40 feet of movement to just plant it in the back of the wagon, like just plant it down on the ground really good, and then I just like stop running and let it continue like moving far away. Like I get away from it. Like I run next to Komoko. And I set off. Well, let me see the range on this thing real quick.
How much wire do you have?
100 feet because I got 50 feet more.
Coward.
It's 50 feet. So that is it is out to piercing damage out to. That's a claymore. Where's my C4?
I was just gonna use suppressing fire until you guys caught up. This is so much worse than what I was gonna do.
You see, so you're like, what the fuck? Is this too
Julian had plans to try something.
Yeah. I drop that C4 charge. I get right next to Komoko, and then I set it off.
Instant fucking war crime.
Not
really. I
this
mean,
is a civilian.
Now hold on. Was that?
No,
hold on. Was that an entire brick?
Yes.
Oh shit.
No.
Holy fuck.
No. You said brick. And I'm keeping it.
4 charges per brick. Holy.
Yeah, so you're in for a fucking roll to hurt here. Hold on. Hold on a fucking minute.
Unconscious.
She's in a world for her, or I'm in a world for her.
You both are, dude.
Per
You're way
charge.
too close.
Oh, per charge.
Yeah, there's 4 charges per brick.
Can I make a brain power check because that's a player mistake?
Fuck no.
You want to kill us so bad.
You did this.
Hummel, you're charmed.
Let's see here. So the range is going to be 10 feet per charge, so a 40-foot range.
That's 40 feet.
Oh no!
Oh, I said hell yeah! And then I fucking
Holy
died.
shit.
Oh shit! This is a player mistake. Please, I've been trying so hard to do this right. Homo knows better.
I mean,
One
Homo
brain
would know
power check,
better.
Cody
please.
donated
One brain power check,
$69.
please. Just make
Double
it
the
2
brick.
instead of 4. We'll still take damage, but I won't kill Komoko at least by my player mistake.
Okay, I will allow Hommel to understand that, oh shit, that's an entire brick. I will allow you to pick up Komoko with an AP and try to run away from... Now, keep in mind, the brick will also be double affected by the sap, so you must outrun this radius.
Oh god.
Hold on.
I'll allow it. I'll
on.
allow it. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. How much AP did it take to plant the brick?
I'm
You
gonna
just need to get to here.
I'm gonna charge you 2. So I'll charge you 1 more to pick up Kumiko, and you're a Goliath, so it's not too hard. You got built-in brawn to do this. And you're bronze 6. Yeah, just pick up Kumiko. Rue, you hear a loud curse from Hommel and a bunch of skittering and wagon wheels rolling off. And as this cloud dissipates, you see Hommel like run, just fucking through the smoke, you know.
If you see me running, run! It's literally the tracksuit's open, that shirt is exposed.
This is also hitting the admissions office.
Yeah.
This is hitting half of
Fucking
Chalk-1.
So
Hommel.
So Hommel, move yourself. Rue, do you really want to stand right there in that square, brother?
No, I don't. I was waiting for my turn though.
Yeah, I would move if I were you.
Yeah, Rule would go back. Wait, hold on. I need to get the right thing.
Oh god, this
Rule would
is
run
the fuel
back there,
can.
hide behind the admissions.
Okay. So
We're gonna die. It's gonna be our fault.
Remember my words. I want to create the largest explosion this side of the veil has seen. I know this isn't the largest. This is pretty big.
That'd be 16 D20 damage.
Water though.
Okay, here's the damage roll.
Isn't that water? Oh my god.
Okay. So as this cart fucking detonates with the fist of a god, so Sugi, you're like, so what's going on out there? And you see like this, like Sugi, you see a bright flash, and the shockwave hits you, whack, right in the fucking tower, throws you backwards, shatters every window on this fucking outpost. Sugi, you're thrown backwards. So Sugi, you're thrown backwards into the fucking wall. You'll take D6 blunt damage as you bounce off the fucking back wall. For 4. Now, do the fuel cans explode?
Please no.
Okay,
please
no.
Please no.
Now the fuel cans are damaged by the shockwave and are now leaking, but every window from the quarters to the admissions office is blown out. There's shattered glass everywhere. I'll make a note to do a crater in front of the map now. Crater on road.
If you could hear Moonan's yelling at you in Harpish, just horrible thing.
Just screeching.
I don't
in
think
Harpish,
any of us can hear at all.
So the south gate is gone. These trees are going to be gone.
Oh my god.
Do you know?
Oh my god.
Now,
My cheeks hurt.
do the horses in the back cause a panic? Let's find out, because there's a huge explosion.
I can't imagine what these fucking
There are
horses
wagons
back
going everywhere as horses panic and fucking run. And it's like literally a mushroom cloud. Through the fucking
God.
So Homer, you're like you're all over. You see a mushroom cloud into the sky.
God, so buff. It's amazing.
Now
Homer loses his accent and everything.
Now, the thing is that, you know, the enchantment's broken, so that's something. Since you atomized the satyr in question.
exist anymore.
Map. Come on.
So Rue, as you bend up off the ground, because you got to about here for a win off, Rue. You're still right there. So as you kind of like lean up off the ground, you see Kumiko splayed out in the fucking ground, like fucking Family Guy style. Hommel's like looking at the fucking mushroom cloud in the distance. You know, your ears are ringing. You know, you're like, God damn, you know, that kind of shit. You know. So
Holy fuck. He is shell shocked watching this happen. And he just kind of whispers, "It was only our first day. What the fuck?"
do you, Kamoko? Do
He'll
you
kind
see
of
why?
run over to
Do you-
Kumiko and try to stabilize her the best he can.
Do you see why I love explosions? That was amazing. That was Hummel just passes out for a second.
the fucking gondola.
Who's writing this report?
And yes, chat. I know about the nest. I know. Just let me cook. All right. Let me cook. So who has mechanical?
Moonin.
Moonin. Those fuel tanks are leaking, brother.
Yeah, he knows. He's gonna pull out his dwarven tools and find whatever he can to patch him up.
Go ahead and give me a mechanical and brain power there, bud.
Yeah.
I should really stop throwing myself into the front of things. It was my New Year's resolution. A couple months too late.
202 damage, Hummel.
I kind of spit up some blood. Matt, that.
So Moonin, with your ears ringing, you're kind of, the pipes only got a bit shuttered. You're like, this is easy peasy. You're working through it. As you look this way, you see that there's a part of a satyr's leg in this fucking tree, and a piece of the satyr's horn and kind of her skull cap by the gate. And they're like they're like horse pieces all over. Like there's a horse piece down here, down here, down here, down here. There are horse bits everywhere.
Well, now those merchants know not to fuck with us.
I have to mark off a brick of C4. Hang on a second.
Moonin's gonna go grab the satyr leg and say, "Hey, found the satyr."
Display it as a trophy. No.
Yes, keep. We display as trophy. Do not fuck with Chalk-1.
We're gonna get in so much trouble.
I will take the fall for this, but it has been... God, fucking with my... I think she was fucking with my brain, but I usually know to only plant 2 charges for that small of a wagon instead of the full brick of C4. That is that was amazing, but that is my bad. I'm sorry.
So
what?
So this wagon
technically started it. You're fine.
The wagon pulls up, and this guy moves out and goes, "Do you want us to wait like 10, 15 minutes, or are you guys still good to go?"
10, 15 minutes.
Chalk-1 needs a minute.
He goes, "You know what? That's fair." He kind of turns around this way,
This is literally like the police. Like that explosion went off, and all I could see on the screen is a police standby coming up.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Hang in there, kitty. Yeah, it's like starts montaging through the clips. Hang in there, kitty.
Actually, hold on. There are a few windows. So this window is still intact. It's not facing. That window's still good, and that window's still good. All right. So you have 3 good windows out of all the windows on the fucking...
How much of the admissions office is in chunks?
You know what? It came out. Well, let's find it out right. Hold on. You know what? It's in relatively okay shape. The chimney is a bit rattled and is soot all through the bottom of the fucking thing there, and the windows are all shattered, and the boxes are against the fucking wall, and some of the mortar's kind of flaking off. But it's fine. It's the building.
So is Hummel just like laying flat on his back, just like on the ground, staring up at the sky, laughing hysterically?
He's sitting up now.
He got touched by the god of the shockwave quite a little bit there.
I take my grudge breaker and I drop it iron end first onto his forehead.
Roll damage for me. Because no, hold on. He's prone. Roll to hit with advantage.
No, I was sitting up.
You're sitting down, which is still prone.
Okay.
So roll to hit.
I'm just gonna I'm dropping it on top of your head, and
Yeah.
I don't say anything. I just look disappointed, and in my other hand is a
Oh,
nearly empty bottle of Shine.
You're disappointed in me, Mr.
So what-
Alcoholic.
So what you're saying is,
So I'm just gonna put a big ol' NA next to the questions on that satyr, considering she's dead.
Marking it off,
I'm gonna
like-
put a big ol' skull.
After Moon and some of the tank, chat brought up a good point. He's gonna walk up the leg. Anyone want to bite?
Oh god.
No, I do not want to bite.
I mean-
can you post that?
to be fair, the
Can
leg
you
is
put-
flash cooked. You know, it's but medium rare.
Can you put that on the wall? Once you have your bites of it, can you nail it to the wall in at
Oh my God.
Northgate? Get me the skull cap too. Bonk.
So
I'm pretty sure
basi-
that's a war crime, but okay.
So Sugi, as you bonk your buddy on the forehead, there, you just give him a soft little, and then it's yeah.
Oh, what was that for? You disappointed in me? You're the one who's drunk on the fucking job.
I'm not drunk at all. This
you're
is like
still-
water to me. You know what's not like water to me? The
satyr-
fucking crater next to my house where I sleep.
It's not next to your house. It is at Northgate. Northgate. It's over here.
Southgate.
South
Oh.
Southgate. How many fingers am I holding up?
Directions. It's at
I'm-
Southgate.
Hummel, you're going to get court-martialed.
I'm not going.
You're losing your job over this.
Am I
not-
am I conscious?
I don't
You're-
Do you
think
know
So-
how many witnesses there were
y'all are
to
yelling.
you
Yes.
murdering someone?
So
did murders.
y'all are yelling. She's still unconscious on the ground, fucking drooling herself.
Yeah, Rue's trying to stabilize her. Rue's trying to stabilize her. He's
Yeah, it's
trying
fine.
to pick her up.
Yeah.
You've nearly killed Kumiko. You nearly killed yourself. You
Kumiko-
nearly killed Rue. And you're complaining about me drinking?
In my defense, Komoko was already like that when I ran past her.
Don't forget, he nearly took base out with fuel tank.
I think this is a war crime. You guys have improper wartime conduct.
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
It would just be
You
Hummel.
is
turn,
So I'm
Hummel,
pre-
you turned a civilian into mist.
It's,
You turned
She-
half our camp
listen,
into
listen.
a pile of rubble.
It's not the pile of rubble. It's still functioning in defense.
let's see
Number
here.
2, the
Yeah, let's see.
lady. She was clearly holding contraband. I saw that my team was in
Contraband.
danger. I did not know what the condition of that
Um,
contraband was.
so-
She had already
Almost.
tried to
So
charm us.
hold on. Actual question: do you take that satyr horn cap or no?
Hummel's not going to take that now.
Why?
Now that the war crime allegations have been put out in front of him.
Is improper on the battlefield. Some wounded enemy soldiers.
See, he thought he- so Hummel-
etc.
In the roleplay,
Well,
Hummel thought he was in the right, but
well-
now he knows he's.
technically, you weren't killing a prisoner, but you didn't really murder a civilian either. She was a bad person, so I think
We
this
did
is
engage initiative. That's combat.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Sugi.
She
Here's
said
the thing.
she's basically Count Frollo.
Hummel?
She fled. I pursued.
No, you listen
Hummel,
to me.
you have a
listen-
truck.
You listen to me. I put my hand on your shoulder this time. Like I hold your shoulders like you held mine earlier. We are in wartime right now. There are going to be bad people who are going to want to do bad things to us. That lady had more than half of us charmed, it seemed like. She was hauling very creepy material. Thomas did not like her. It was a very bad situation. I solved a
So-
very bad situation.
Your current war.
Hummel,
So your
you
current war
have a
crime scores
truck.
too.
You could have just pit maneuvered her. She has horses. You have a truck.
Do the party
Hummel.
know what the
I
contraband
fought
was?
with
That might
the tools that I had
recontextualize
on
the
hand
situation.
Before things could get out
Well,
of hand.
thing is,
You have keys.
the thing is, Sugi, you knew what kind of trees those were, so you can was it proper wartime conduct? No, but you know she wasn't a good person either if she's transporting those kind of trees on purpose.
I will not.
Same
I will say-
time, he did use a whole brick of C4 to nearly destroy your base. So
I will say. I will say. I did not mean to use the whole brick of C4. My brain was being fucked with. I kind of went through a little bit of a panic there
Coping,
when I
saving,
dropped
coping,
it.
saving.
I know to only use two charges would have been enough. Maybe even one charge.
Okay.
It was an accident to use an entire brick. That is on me. I will take that one. The rest of it, I still feel justified in my conduct. I did not mean to cause that big of a blast. I am normally better with my explosives, and I am very disappointed in myself in that regard. But right now,
Hummel,
we have a
all of
Chalk-1
us are disappointed in you. I do not feel that you are a fit leader for this outfit if you cannot contain yourself without putting your subordinates at risk of their own life. I had a lined-up shot to disable the vehicle, and we could have taken her into custody.
Those trees did not look right.
I guess you missed.
They were simply poisonous. There's tons of poisonous plants. She could have been taking it to an apothecary and just didn't have her papers. But we won't ever know.
She charmed us. You're not doing right things if you're charming
Okay,
the
so
military.
what? She was pretty. I'm so glad that her
No,
being
she
pretty
was
cost
actually
her
using
life.
magic
I
on
love
us.
how you guys are arguing. It's like a still a mushroom cloud in the distance floating over the fucking sky.
She was actually doing magic on us. I'm not saying that that was an excessive use of force. I will admit that. That was, again, 2 charges I accidentally used 4. That was on me.
You're stabilized, Kimiko. You're fucking awake. You're awake.
She technically attacked first.
Yeah. Rue will point out she did try to use chemicals on me at least 3 times, and then she used that chemical cloud, and it was poisonous.
Guard,
She's not a good person.
Then she ran me over.
Then
Yeah,
she ran
there's that
Komoko
too.
over. My team was in trouble. I accidentally used the wrong set of charge, I will say. But I was trying to protect my team in the most effective way that I know how to do that, and that was disabling the entire ordeal before it could escalate into full combat.
So real quick, Moonin, you're saying something?
How much fuel did we lose?
You guys only lost about maybe 4 or 5 gallons.
Okay, so it wasn't a bad leak.
No.
Mark it on the full thing.
So, you guys take a few minutes to gather yourselves. You guys kind of go through the building. Windows are fucking shattered glass everywhere. When do you guys want to resume taking wagons through?
Once Rue is well and truly made sure that everybody is healthy again, and once everybody else is ready.
So, how are they getting out? There's a crater in the road.
They'll have to go around.
How big is the crater, Guard?
I mean,
Wait, put a circle down.
It'd be like this.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Hummel, you need to repair South Gate.
Hummel will repair Southgate.
Okay, so Hummel, you haven't been looking at this crater like I saw the entire explosion from like a bird's eye view.
I saw that cart vanish.
And so you pull yourself up and you're just staring at me and you're like, a little bit extra C4, no problem. And you look down, the entire base is compromised.
Guard, is there anything left of the cart other than pieces of seder?
Bad.
There's
It's really bad.
Pieces of woods here and there, some red flowers scattered around. Nothing really of note. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Moonin, give me investigation and cunning real quick.
Madcap.
Be morally upright. 18? Okay, 27.
This is
okay. Oh. Something.
This is my boss.
So, Moonin, as you kind of poke through the remains of this fucking cart, you find a small 2x2 lead box.
Okay, Moonin, we'll see if we can open it.
It does. I mean, it's the enchantment on it is broken because it got exploded. So
yeah, he assumed if it was going to explode, it would have already exploded.
Yeah, so it's kind of already kind of loosened up, and the latch kind of comes up with this little sad little crack. And as you look inside, there's a little glass vial inside, and inside this little glass vial is a single glistening petal.
Okay.
Do not lick it.
Oh, yeah.
Purple. Don't be like that. This is actually quite a big thing here.
He'll close the lead box for now.
Okay.
And then finish surveying their damage.
Purple, you don't lick those. His heart will explode. All right. Jesus.
And now Moonin's realizing he needs that shovel.
So Moonin, where do you go?
I'm gonna head back and show Rue the item.
So Rue, you would know this instinctually, as would so even as you show Rue in your party, two of you know immediately what the fuck this thing is. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you two the blurb on this, Rue and Sugi.
Okay.
Sugi. So you both know this immediately. These things are not a well-kept secret, but they are a thing.
All right. In that case, he will include it in the report that he's writing out.
Here's the thing, though. Both of you know you're holding a small assassination atom bomb in your hands. These things are so illegal that people are still drawn and quartered for even owning them.
All right.
Like if you're found with these, it's assumed you're an assassin. It's assumed you're a knave and a cur, and you are literally tortured till you die.
What is it, Rue?
Pommel?
Yes.
I apologize for calling you a poor leader.
Chat is not a shiny candy.
I think you have poor judgment on occasions, but I also
Yes.
think you haven't had much experience using C4, and I think this is a lesson for all of us to maybe not detonate things.
Use proper wartime
No.
conduct.
I didn't
Used-
think it would explode.
Oh,
Ears ringing. What?
Rue
Also-
would explain this to the party and let them know, hey, this is what this is. We need to lock this down.
Yeah, I'm going to open a flask from my chemistry set
Mm-hmm.
and just, with like tongs, put that bad boy in there, pop it, seal it in wax, and then wrap it in a bunch of like cloth and like feathers and just fucking dig a hole and put it in there and put a little gravestone on it.
So here's the crazy shit.
Maybe not a hole.
maybe-
We should be very transparent about
So he-
the
so he-
fact
so-
that
so-
it was here.
I'm gonna put it back in the lead box, I guess.
So here's
sir.
here's the crazy shit is that when you grab your tongs on this pedal, the tongs turn black along the steel, about halfway up the fucking tongs. This is a very, very rich pedal.
Muna, I would like you to know you nearly avoided death. A sniff of this could have killed you.
It would have given Moon a very interesting day. My PC just crashed. Whoa, what you doing there, bud? Am I here still? Hello? Ah, shit.
What? Oh, hi.
Worry.
Hold on. I
Worry, panic.
think my stream froze.
There's not a communist revolution happening.
Hold on.
There's like a picture of a gear with a mountain in it.
Yeah, my computer just had a fucking seizure.
Oh.
Hold on.
Mountain cog. I love.
We're literally tearing his guards